And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into this edition of the MLB trade deadline coverage here on Chat Sports. I'm your host, Jack Lotteray. We are presented by Prize Picks, and we've got a lot to talk about today. Not only are we live on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel, we are also live on the Red Sox Rundown. I am the host of the Red Sox Rundown as well. Don't worry, Red Sox fans. We're going to talk about Adley coming up here in a minute. Do not worry about that. But before we do, not only do I want to bring on the co-host / producer of the show, Xavier Pond, but I also want you guys to shout out your city for me. Where are you watching from? Let me know, Xavier.
I'm in.
How are you doing,
We're here
man?
in Dallas. You know, your Red Sox made the biggest splash, I would say, other than Tarik Skubal.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even better than that.
I think it's bigger.
Honest.
I think it's bigger than the Tarik Skubal trade, honestly.
Because the fact is, we knew Skubal was going to get traded. But the thing is that, you know, Adley Rutschman was a guy that the Orioles were planning on building their entire franchise around as little as last year. So this Orioles team obviously not in contention that they view. So they went with this prospect package. And, you know, I would say this is probably the biggest prospect haul since we've seen since the Juan Soto deal. I think this is easily, it was a 6-for-1?
Five
for one.
5 for 1.
For the Red Sox getting Adley Rutschman. You know, it does have a couple of years control left, and that's just, you know, has been on a downward slump. But at the end of the day, if the Red Sox view this as the move, the clear upgrade at the catcher position, because you've been telling me, you know, throughout this entire trade deadline, the catcher sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll talk more about Adley here in a few minutes, but the Sox needed a bat. We knew that already. That was not a surprise to anybody. I'm sorry, and JMB is actually correcting me in the Red Sox chat. It's actually 5 for 2.
5 for 2. Yeah.
The Red Sox also got Jake Rogers back in that trade as well. But my whole thought on this is as follows. The Sox needed a bat. They needed to make a trade. They needed to be decisive to win now. Not win 2, 3, 4 years in the future, to win now. Adley Rutschman will help them win now. So they gave up a haul. And again, we're going to talk about it here in a few minutes. But I like the trade, man.
Yeah.
I like Adley a lot. I think he fits really, really well with what the Red Sox are trying to do. He is a just elite defensive catcher. He brings pop as well. I'm very excited for this as well. But shout out your city for me. Let us know where you guys are watching from. We'll get to that after the prize picture.
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
Also, can we get the clock up as well? I want people to know. I want people to know how much time we have until the deadline. We're less than 2 hours away from the MLB trade deadline. I see in the main Chat Sports chat, I see Josh Prince is in Detroit. Joseph is in Minnesota. I see Israel is in South Dakota. ZC Plays, is in Milwaukee. Great one's in the Bronx. I see Greg in Cincinnati. My mom is in the chat checking in from Queen Creek, Arizona. I see Troy Wilson also in Phoenix. Going over to the Red Sox Rundown chat, I see Bel Air, Maryland. I see Maine. I see Brandon, Vermont. I see Santa Rosa, California. So yeah, people watching from all over the place. Continue to get your names down in the chat. I see New Mexico in the main Chat Sports chat as well. Keep getting your names down below. And also, let me know as well. I gotta pull up my script. I don't know where the script went.
I thought we just skipped that one just because there's already been 10.
Oh yeah, it's true. But yeah, it's the way I was gonna phrase it was from now till the end.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. But you know what? We got to give a shout out to our sponsor though first. You guys know them. You guys love them. It is the wonderful sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. America's #1 sports picks app. And there's no better time to lock in and get in on the daily fantasy sports action than right now. Football season's almost here. We've got season-long projections for both professional football and college football. We are in the middle of baseball season. We're about to get into playoff time. Basketball will be here before you know it. There's no better time to get in on the action than with Prize Picks. And to make a lineup, it's super duper simple. All you do is you select more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. Here's an example of a lineup that I have going this season. This is a season-long projection. I am if you know me, a Michigan fan, go Blue. I'm going more on Jordan Marshall, 9.5 rushing touchdowns. I think he has double digits this year easily. I also think that Caleb Williams is going to be a 4,000-yard passer this year, so I'm going to go more on his passing yards. And then a sneaky one here. I'm going more than 3 rushing touchdowns on Drake May. That is the lineup I am going with in today's show. And you can make a lineup just like this, but all you got to do is download the PrizePicks app today. And if you sign up and use code HMA, when you play your first $5 lineup, if you win that first $5 lineup, you're going to get $150 in lineups. It's a fantastic deal if you ask me. One more time before we finish off here. Use code HMA. You get $150 if you win your first $5 lineup. The link to download the app is going to be in the comments and description of today's show. I'm about to pepper it in there in 1 second. But thank you so much to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's edition of MLB coverage here at Chat Sports. All right.
So we have some trades.
Let's look at some trades. There's also a trade that I have not put in yet, but these are some of the most recent trades that have gone down if you guys have missed them. Braxton Garrett headed to the Chicago Cubs for Jonathan Long and Jace Beck. The Cubs continuing to look for pitching. So that is one that went there. A big trade that happened here. Luke Weaver, who we've all been talking about as a potential, candidate for the Red Sox. The Red Sox went on Luke Weaver if you're in our Red Sox channel, but someone that was highly sought after. He is headed to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sammy Stafford is headed to the Mets. A pretty big prospect for the Pirates is now headed to the Mets in return for Luke Weaver. Here is the big trade of the day. Probably, honestly, the big trade of the deadline.
Yeah, I would say the deadline.
I mean, Tarik Skubal, 2-time Cy Young Award winner, is going to, command a huge payday after this season. He is a rental for the Los Angeles Dodgers, but I mean, my gosh. Adley Rutschman is now a member of the Boston Red Sox. It is now official. We had been hearing about it all day. Jared Carrabis had it first. Jake Rogers is also a part of this trade. He is headed back to Boston as well, along with probably the sneakiest player in this entire deal, cash considerations. Watch out for him. I heard he has a cannon of an arm. But going back to the Orioles, I mean, we're hearing sentiments on Twitter. Sean McAdam was reporting that this could be one of the biggest overpays that we've ever seen. Anthony Ianson, the Red Sox number 2 prospect in their system, pitcher, is headed back to the Baltimore Orioles, along with Kyson Witherspoon, who was their first-round pick, not this past draft, but the draft before. He is also going to the Orioles. Endy Azekar is also headed to the Royals. That is 3 of the Red Sox top 5 prospects in their system. Ianson and Witherspoon are both pitchers. Endy Azekar is an outfielder/utility player. It's a haul, man. And then, not to be outdone, Carlos Narvaez, a major league catcher. He is one of the major league catchers for the Red Sox this year, is headed to the Orioles as well, along with a player to be named later.
I mean,
it's insane. It is an insane trade. It is a blockbuster trade.
And for reference, like I was alluding to with the Juan Soto trade, obviously, Padres comparison, but it does warrant some comparison here. The Padres at that time traded their number 1, number 3, and I believe Gore was still was major league qualified, and then they also traded C.J. Abrams, who also did qualify. So they traded about, if they were ranked probably 4 of their top 5, and you have 3 of them in this deal. Obviously, a little bit different circumstances. Juan Soto's Juan Soto. I'm not going to compare him to Adley Rutschman, but the same principle acquires here of you're basically kind of leveraging your future for now.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony Esiason, he would have been, I could have seen a top 10 prospect all of baseball in a couple years or so. I think he could have been really good for this Red Sox team. But the whole thing is that if, you're looking at this, Craig Breslow looks at this team, and it's like, well, we went on this run without catcher production. Imagine what it's going to look like with catcher production in one of the best defensive catchers and, when he's healthy, one of the best offensive catchers in all of baseball. I really do think that if this trade wins the Boston Red Sox a World Series or gets them in a deep playoff run this season and next season, we're going to be looking at a completely different trade. I'm fine with it. Prospects are far from guaranteed works. I mean, it's just one of those things where if you feel like you're in the position to leverage the future, and maybe this is a little bit of Padres bias coming in from AJ Preller, but go for it. Go all in. Put your chips in the middle and see where it gets you because, a guy like Adley Rutschman, he could really turn around a franchise.
2 things need to happen here. They need to sign him to an extension. He has one more year of control after this year, and then he's a free agent. They need to sign him to an extension. He's not a Boris guy, so that's a good thing. They need to sign him to an extension. Number two, you need to go all in. You need to go all in now. Your window's open. And this shows that they are. This shows that they're going all in. But still, it's absolutely crazy. We did actually just have a new trade, by the way, which we'll get to in a second. But first, I want to ask the audience real quick to grade the trade for me. I said in my video, which if you're watching on the Red Sox Rundown, I have a full video already up breaking down this trade. I gave it a B+, A-. I think we could look back in the next 5 years and say, that might have been a bit of an overpay. But right now, it shows that the Red Sox are trying to win now. And I respect that from them, and I think very highly of it. We'll see how it pans out. But grade the trade for me, both in the Red Sox chat and in our main chat, sports chat as well. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like I said, B+, A-. That is what I'm going with right now. Just had a new trade come in. Dalton Varsho is headed to the Houston Astros. Very interesting trade on that front. There had been a little bit of talk about Varsho potentially headed to the Astros. That was something that had been talked about over the last hour or so, and it is now official. Varsho pending medical. So that is a big caveat there. Pending medical, Dalton Varsho will be headed to the Houston Astros. Full details to be announced on the Blue Jays side, but that is the most recent trade that has happened. He's less than a 1 WAR. Now it's coming in everywhere. John Heyman is reporting it as well. Yeah, everyone's reporting. So Varsho, it appears, is going to be headed to the Houston Astros. 682 OPS this year, 86 OPS plus. Hasn't really done a lot offensively. You do kind of get him for the defense, though. He is known as a pretty good defender in the outfield. See what the return is. I don't like this. I don't think this is like a, you're gonna, you're blowing this out of the water. Like, I don't think this is like a massive blockbuster or anything like this. Maybe a player that can help them as depth.
I really just don't understand this from this category of the Astros. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like you look at what they need, and they needed a left-handed bat. I mean, Varsho is a lefty, right?
Yes, he is.
And the one thing is that he doesn't really. He's not a bat, though.
Yeah,
he's like a defensive first guy, and like if I'm an Astros fan, if I'm Jeremy Chuggs right there in the bullpen, I'm wondering, this can't be it, right? Like, this is not the offensive outfielder that we need. Like, this is just not a good trade in my opinion. Even if they only trade like a little bit, it's just because of the fact that the Houston Astros need offense. They're the first right now, or the first seed right now in the AL West.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself a bat. I mean, I don't know, man. Dalton Varsho does not thread the needle for me at all. And maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe I'm
this is definitely a buy low type move, because again, I agree with you. Varsho does not move the needle. He does not. He's not that great. We'll see. Oh, Spencer Arrighetti.
Oh,
is the return.
I've seen Spencer Arrighetti. For reference, I've worked with the Hooks, the AA affiliate, with the Houston Astros, and he's nice, but like, I don't know, man.
I'm questioning this trade. I do not think that it's going to be one that's going to, you're going to look back and say, wow, like, holy crap.
Because Arrighetti projects to me as like, he could still be like a 4 ERA guy.
I remember last year. Maybe it was the year before. I'm pretty sure it was last year. He was pretty good.
I mean, 5 ERA last year.
Yeah, maybe at the beginning of the season. I remember he carved up the Red Sox last year, and so
I think he has a good bit of control. I think he's like 3 years left for him, including arbitration years. So like, I do think that he projects to me as a back end starter guy.
I do think I've updated the trade as well, by the way.
And maybe. Blue Jays are just weird right now, man.
Well, yeah, they bring in Jose Soriano, and then they're getting calls on Soriano. So it's just weird to me. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're trying to do. They're like kind of buying, kind of selling.
Some teams do this weird thing, and maybe this is just a precursor of they'll buy before a year that they think that they're going to contend. Mm-hmm. And the Blue Jays just made the World Series and just lost in Game 7.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they're going to be losing guys like George Springer. They already lost Kevin Gausman. But, like, the thing is that if they view that they're, a team a year away from contending and there's some pieces on the block that they like now with control, they'll buy, and, like, it is what it is. But, like, it just really is a weird move because I think Spencer Arrighetti, for a team that needs starting pitching, is a quality starting pitching for them. Like, he's not the best, but, like, for ERA guys at the back end of the rotation, it's not the worst thing in the world.
He'll help for sure.
Exactly.
He'll definitely help for sure. Okay, before we carry on, I do want to ask a question to the audience. I want you guys to shout your favorite MLB team for me. I know that everyone on the Red Sox rundown obviously is going to be typing Red Sox. But I want to see everyone in the main chat sports chat. We have 131 people watching in our main chat sports chat. I want to know, shout your favorite team for me. Who is your favorite team? And then I'm also, Ponzi, I'm going to get you the link for the super chats because we've gotten quite a few super chats over on the Red Sox rundown. But shout out your favorite team for me down below in the chat. We also got one on Maine as well. Dalton Varsho for Spencer Arrighetti. Mark Feinzan is reporting that appears to be the deal. Kind of a question mark of a deal. But we'll see how it pans out. I would say probably, if I had to guess, the Blue Jays win that deal. Although, again, kind of a weird deal. Just sent that link to TV, FYI. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little off on that. Braves Country is saying Braves. I see Brandon with the Astros. Ooh, sorry. We've just been talking kind of.
I like the Astros.
Not great about the Astros on that trade. I see the Yankees in here. Joseph's going with the Twins. John Garcia with the Rangers. See Israel going with the Athletics. I see Chris Lotteray, my mom, going with the Red Sox. Ben is going with the Braves, Josh Prince, the Tigers. Andrew Wolf, the Cubs. B. Miller, the Cubs as well. All right, we have some super chats that we're going to run through here real quick. We'll also show our super chat menu after this as well. First one coming in from Colby Mead. This is on our Red Sox Rundown channel. Liked the trade, but gave up too much. What I said in the video is a few things. One, you're trading within division. It's not going to be easy to make that trade, especially with a guy that has made, 3 All-Star games? I know that maybe we're a little sour on Rutschman because he's currently on the IL, although he's projected and apparently reportedly supposed to start a rehab start this next week, so he should be back soon. But they give him a lot, but prospects are also prospects, and I think we need to not worry about hugging prospects, and eventually you need to make decisive moves, and that's what Craig did here. He made a decisive move, so we'll see. I like Adley. I think he profiles really well for Fenway. The underlying metrics are really tantalizing, and when he's on the field, he's an elite catcher, and he's really good switch hitter in the lineup. I think he fits really, really well in the Red Sox lineup, but we'll see how it carries on. My mom with the $20 super chat said, so excited to see what other moves the Red Sox make. Yes, according to reports, the Red Sox are still hoping to get a shortstop. I don't know if they'll be able to do that. We're going to keep track of that, but that seems like a pretty...
Xander Bogaerts is out there.
It seems like a pretty hefty thing, but we'll see how that is. I got to do a Bean Boozled Jelly Bean for this, by the way, and I'll tell you why when we do our super chat menu. But yes, $20. Thank you to my mom sending in a little $20 love. Coley Mead said, do you think the Sox are done? I do not. I think that they need to get a reliever. They're also trying to get a starting pitcher. Will all those things happen? Probably not. But I do see them making at least one more trade at the deadline. So, yeah, I'm going to go, yes, I do think the Sox are... I do not think they're done. I think they will still continue to make trades. We have one on Maine as well. Oh, we got one more on Sox as well. Can you explain the Adley trade in NFL terms? Oh, God, I'm horrible at this. I'm horrible at doing comps like this. I'm not good at this at all.
Let's see. If I had to say,
it's like
a quarterback.
It's like trading someone who's made a bunch of Pro Bowls.
Honestly,
that is sometimes hurt.
I would say it's more comparable to like a 2 first for like a wide receiver deal.
Yeah, probably.
Like 2 firsts and a second for a wide receiver.
Yeah.
So maybe something like, I can't remember, like maybe the Amari Cooper trade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a better comp. these prospects are draft picks. That really is what they are.
Yeah, like, it's one of those things too, by the way, guys, is like, it's really hard comping MLB to NFL just because of the fact that NFL draft picks have instant impact.
They play instantly.
Yeah.
It's hard to make that comp for anybody.
So,
really.
like, that's not right. Hold up.
That's not right. I can tell you that much. That ain't right. All right, now and then we got a $5 super chat from Christian Malley. Hi to everyone. I hope the MLB trade deadline still has some sneaky good trades left. I think it will. There's still quite a few names out there that have yet to be traded. I know I saw a report just come in from John Heyman that said that the Padres are trying to get Trevor Larnach as well as Alec Burleson or Lars Nootbaar. They want a lefty hitter.
Yeah.
So there are maybe some sneaky trades that happen there. Are there any more blockbusters? I find that a little hard to believe unless the Red Sox are literally like F them prospects and go get like CJ Abrams. Dude, they did not trade Franklin Arias.
They did not.
I'm not saying this is going to happen. I don't have any inside sources into this. I'm just saying it for kicks and gigs. They didn't trade Franklin Arias in this trade. Could they trade Franklin Arias for CJ Abrams? If they did that,
I think we're talking about the Red Sox as the clear winner of this trade.
All hell would break loose. Well, they'd be a favorite to win the World Series.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
I think they're a contender now after trading for Adley. But thank you so much, Christian. I really do appreciate it. Let's take a look at our Super Chat menu real quick. Just to tell everyone what we're doing, I'll also take the Bean Boozled Jelly Bean because my mom sent in a 20. She loves to watch me suffer with Bean Boozled Jelly
I have
Beans.
to take one with you then, right?
No. It's every 10. We can go back and forth.
No,
go back. No. Resize it, and then do the thing where you. No.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yep, there we go. So here's Super Chat menu, $5. If you guys want us to talk about your team specifically, send in $5 Super Chat. Say, hey, what do you think my team's going to do? We'll talk about your team. Every $10, I got a Red Sox logo there because I know the Red Sox fans usually like to do that. Bean Boozled Jelly Bean. I got to do one right now for $20. So $10 is a Bean Boozled Jelly Bean. Every $100 is a beer bong. So I'm going to do my Bean Boozled Jelly Bean real quick. This is either liver and onions or cappuccino. Liver and onions is one of my least favorite ones here. Just put the MLB logo there.
You're exactly what I was doing.
It's liver and onions. Great.
And that one is one of the worst ones.
One of my least favorite.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you guys, these Bean Boozled,
they're
terrible. They're terrible.
They're really,
I remember for one of our watch parties that we did, I ate like a handful of them for like a $100 super chat.
Why did you do that?
And honestly, my breath stank so bad. So if you want to see us suffer, I mean, it's your choice. I mean, we get to talk about your team as well, but also a way that you can help out.
Help us be number one.
Exactly.
There's a lot of streams right now on, and they're all great. I got no issues with any of them. I'm friends with a lot of those people. I talk to a lot of those people. They're all great. But help us be number one here at Chat Sports. And the ways you can do that, if you are unable to send super chats, which is perfectly fine, not an expectation, something that is appreciated. Liking the video helps us out quite a bit. We really want to get the like number up. It helps push the video out to more people. Share the video as well. Push the share button, send it to your group chats, put it on Twitter. If you put it on Twitter and tag me or Xavier, we'll give you a shout out on the show. Subscribe today as well. We're also trying to prove to the bosses that you guys want more baseball content. The only content we do is one, we have a Red Sox channel, which I'm the host of. But the only content we do on our main Chat Sports channel, which 160 of you are watching on right now, is we do the MLB draft, we do the MLB trade deadline, and we do every game for the World Series. That's it. If you guys want more content, make sure you subscribe and comment all day. We're going to be asking you guys questions, talking about all of the latest that's happening around Major League Baseball. So comment all day, answer the questions when we ask you the questions. This is all about audience interaction. We want you guys to interact, but let us know right now. Let's talk a little Skubal.
Yeah.
How about that? Let's talk a little Skubal. We talked about Adley. That was the big trade that happened today. Let's talk about the biggest trade that has happened so far this trade deadline period. And that, of course, is two-time American League Cy Young Award winner Tarik Skubal headed to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Zaire Hope, River Ryan, Brady Smith is the return for the Texas Rangers.
A bag of peanuts, in my opinion.
Zaire Hope's good.
I mean, I like Hope.
You look now, and we talk about this. You look at the Adley return. Different circumstances, I know.
One more year of control.
One more year of control in division. I get it. But the Dodgers did not even have to get rid of what was Zaire Hope, the number 6 rated prospect in their system?
Right? I believe he was number 3.
Was he number 3? Okay. They did. I don't think so. I thought I looked at that and I was like, they didn't even have to give a top 5 prospect to get him. I thought, according to MLB Pipeline, they did not have to give up much. Again, the circumstances are different with Skubal. This is a rental for a few months, but the Dodgers are inevitable.
Yeah,
we knew this as soon as we knew or heard or thought that Skubal was going to be on the move. It was Dodgers. It was Dodgers. It was Dodgers. It was Dodgers. And we've heard other names linked, but it was always going to be the Dodgers. And he joins a rotation that has also recently added Chris Bubic as well.
We could talk about that one too.
Which we can talk. Yeah, let's talk about the Dodgers. They brought in Tarik Skubal.
Hey, the biggest trade that they made. Ben Rodervin.
Yeah. Don't sleep.
Don't sleep. He's been on the team 3 times in 1 year.
Don't sleep. Oh, God.
I got it.
You got to fix that. That is not what we want to see. But then, honestly, another sneaky good trade, I think, is Chris Bubic heads to the Dodgers from the Royals. Someone I was very high on for the Red Sox last year, I would have loved to have in the Red Sox rotation, heads to the Dodgers. And now, probably, it appears that Shohei's probably not going to pitch again this year.
See, that's exactly what I thought with this Bubic trade, because the thing is, they didn't need him. They still have guys in the back end like Emmett Shaheen, Hiroki Sasaki, but at the same time, if Shohei's gone, if he can't pitch because of that knee, you do lose a significant blow in your rotation.
Yeah.
And so, getting these guys, obviously Skubal, arguably the best pitcher in baseball, I really do think that the Dodgers are clear World Series favorites, but I mean, we've said that a couple of years ago too, and they've lost a lot of times. So, I definitely do think that this Dodgers organization is all in on the fact that, they are clearly at an advantage with their TV deal, with their, money that they get going in. And, obviously they make the most money out of any team in the MLB. That's just, simple facts. But, I mean, they're taking advantage of that, and you can't really fault them. I mean, you could say what you want about CBA, salary cap, salary floor. The fact is that we're going to need both. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get both with the players and the owners coming in soon.
Yeah, I think that the Dodgers are setting themselves up for a 3-peat. Do we know the statuses of Glasnow and Snell? I see that they were both on the 60-day IL. Are we going to see them again this year? I'm not as up to date with.
See, from what I heard, and keep in mind, I do follow the NL West.
It's, you do actually. Yeah. I should be asking you this.
Yeah,
actually.
It's part of the spying on your other teams. But Snell is reportedly closer than Glasnow from last time I heard. It's really weird with Glasnow. He had a weird little bit of a scary incident with him. And I do think, though, these trades kind of indicate that maybe the starting pitchers aren't as healthy as we thought. On paper, Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow, Shohei Ohtani, and now Tarik Skubal is a great rotation. Yeah. And you even forget about Yamamoto there. But, 2 of the guys have been injury prone. And then Shohei, honestly, is kind of getting that injury prone status for me, too. So,
I think Bubic is a sign that Shohei might not pitch again this year.
I think it is, too. Either that or Glasnow or Snell are farther away than we thought.
Yeah, because everything that we heard was it was just Skubal.
Hey, your Red Sox got a 3-game sweep on them.
We broke the Dodgers.
We
got some super chats we're going to get to in a second, but we do got to talk about our second sponsor here for a second, real quick, which is, of course, one of my favorite sponsors, a sponsor I actually used a few weeks ago. Use code CHAT10. That is SeatGeek, ladies and gentlemen. SeatGeek is a sponsor here on our MLB trade deadline coverage, and this show is made possible by SeatGeek. When it's time to get out of the house, there's not many better options right now than a ball game. And if you use code CHAT10, you get 10% off your next set of tickets. And SeatGeek also, get a load of this, baseball fans. SeatGeek is America's official ticket marketplace. Your tickets are fully guaranteed and instantly fulfilled in your account after purchase. And like we said, Major League Baseball is in full swing. We're getting close to the playoffs. You've also got the NFL, college football coming back as well. The NFL schedule is already out, and you can get all of those tickets on SeatGeek. Further than that, I just took my girlfriend Sarah to a Noah Khan concert here in Arlington. It was absolutely chills, and I got my tickets on SeatGeek, and I used code CHAT10 to get 10% off my next set of tickets. And of course, you guys know I have a code for you. If you use code CHAT10, you get 10% off your next set of tickets. That's right. 10% off any tickets with promo code CHAT10. This is for new and existing users, by the way. You do not want to miss out on this deal. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring Chat Sports, one of our really great sponsors that we have here at Chat Sports. I'm also putting that link in the comments of both of the live streams. So, speaking of my wonderful girlfriend who I just took to a Noah Khan concert, thank you so much to SeatGeek for those tickets. She sends in a $20 super chat saying, ready to see y'all suffer, also go Sox. So $20 means we each have to do one. So Xavier, I will let you pick first. By the way, for my Red Sox fans,
what is this?
According to Alex Spear, the Red Sox are continuing to pursue upgrades at shortstop.
Toasted marshmallow or stink bug? Let me get into the big cam here so that
let me take this back so I can get mine as well.
We could both see.
I'm not looking. I wasn't looking.
What do you get?
I got a blue one.
That's good.
And if you know that the blue one, there is no punishment. It's either toothpaste or berry blue.
So you either brush your teeth?
It's good or good.
Yeah. This one's stink bug, which I hate this one.
This is toothpaste, but that's fine.
It's stink bug.
Nice.
I hate this.
Shout out to Sarah with the $20 super chat.
Well, let's get back into the Skubal trade.
We got another super chat, I think. Or do we not?
The Red Sox?
Do we?
I didn't see one.
Yes, we do. We've got two, actually. Actually, we've got three.
Actually, we got five.
Actually, we got five.
All right.
Let's just run through them real quick. So $5 from Salem. Says praying for a hot shortstop and mediocre pitcher. Okay, that's funny. Well, like I said, according to Alex Spear, they're still looking for shortstop additions. And then, Michael Wacha, maybe? I was talking about Michael Wacha. I like Michael Wacha.
Yeah, Brady Singer's off the market, and that's the guy I really wanted for in terms of mediocre pitcher for ERA.
We'll see about that. Thank you so much to Salem. Marcelo Hernandez coming in with the 2. How do we get anything else with no farm system? Well, there are still pieces in your farm system.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of guys that you just drafted this past draft. You also have Franklin Arraez and Justin Gonzalez, your number 1 and your number 3 prospects. So you gave up a lot, but you did not give up everything. There is room to still work. So it is what it is. Trevor Clark, one of the big-time donors at the Red Sox Rundown. You lost Ianson, but you still have Franklin Arraez. Yes, Ianson is the one that hurts the most from me. Yeah. I really loved Anthony Ianson. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to get uncomfortable. And that's what the Red Sox did. They got uncomfortable. But yes, we still have Franklin Arraez. Did not have to give up Franklin Arraez. That's probably why Ianson and Witherspoon were both included, because they wanted Arraez and they didn't get him. Shout out to Rich and Fit said, when will we see Adley on the field? According to all reports, he's projected to start a rehab start within the next week. I don't know how long that rehab start's going to take. We just don't have a lot of information right now. Should be within the next few weeks, hopefully. Hopefully he's ready for a playoff push in September. But we'll see. Again, was projected to go on a rehab start within the next week. So we'll see how that goes. Lucent Moon with a 15. Thank you. Shout out to you. I got to do another Bean Boozled. Does the Adley trade extend Breslow's tenure in Boston? I think yes. I think he's safe. I think he was safe after the Curtis Mead trade. And now, which I completely forgot about Curtis Mead. But yes, I do think he's safe. I don't see him going anywhere. So, yeah, I think Breslow's safe. And again, I've talked a lot of crap about Breslow, but he's done well this deadline. He's done well. So I will give him credit for that. I got to do another one. I'm not going to look.
Got another trade that came in.
This is either Booger or Juicy Pear.
This one was reported for a little bit, but we finally got the
Juicy Pear. I'm 2 for 2.
Ryan Zefferson for Moises Ballesteros and Mason McGuire, son of Mark.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember when that draft pick happened.
And so, honestly, Ballesteros is a really good catcher, in my opinion.
He's been talked up quite a bit.
Yeah, he really does project more as a DH. I mean, I think his defense is fine, but the thing is that his bat is really good. His really good power bat. This is a fine trade. Cubs need relievers. Soriano does do pretty well.
Yep.
Angels really selling, which is
they are
really
which
good.
They should have done years ago. But I'll just for Soriano, he has appeared in 45 games this year, 51 and 2/3 innings pitched, 3.66 ERA, a whip of 1.200, 75 strikeouts. So fine, not great. But the Cubs needed help, so they went and they got some help from the Angels. So the Angels are continuing to grow their farm system. I want to do a little like driver here. Can we do the 50% like driver?
Yep.
I want to do 50% like driver here on Maine. Let's do it on Maine. I'm going to do it on Red Sox as well, but we're going to prioritize Maine. We're going to prioritize Maine here to make sure that all of that stuff is going where it needs to go. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right spot. Yes, I am. Let me also make sure I'm not missing anything in terms of trades that are
I haven't seen any update. We've kind of hit a lull.
Yeah, haven't seen anything that's happened. We're kind of hitting a lull.
We've seen some speculation at most right now
Yeah.
of just people are trying to get things done.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is right now we're in kind of a lull period where everyone's kind of trying to
Where are we at?
negotiate. On Maine, we're at 58 likes. We have 100. We have 200 people watching.
Okay.
So I think where we're at right now is a lot of teams are just talking. They're feeling it out. They're trying to come up with some trade packages. And I think when we get to about an hour left, 45 to a half an hour left, we're going to really start to see the moves come in. All right. The bosses, I had James Yoder in my ear, said, Jack, hey, great start. We've got almost $100 in super chats total on both streams, which was my goal today, and we're already almost there, which is absolutely awesome. So thank you guys. But he said we got to get the likes up. So here's what we're going to do. We need a 50% like rate on the stream. Currently, right now on our main Chat Sports live stream, we have 200 people watching. Thank you all so much. We have 59 likes. On our Red Sox Rundown stream, we have 150 people watching with 52 likes. So we have to get to 75 likes on the Red Sox Rundown stream. We have to get to 100 likes on our main Chat Sports stream. Hit the like button right now. Also, if you want your team to make a trade, whether it be buy or sell, hit the like button. Put that good vibes out there. We're up to 61 likes on our main channel, 66 likes on our Red Sox channel. Our Red Sox channel is outpacing the main channel right now, and the main channel has more people watching. 64 likes on Maine, 73 likes on Red Sox. 2 more likes on Red Sox will get to our goal. And we're about 33 likes away. Oh, we just hopped up to 72. So keep hitting that like button if you have not already. Let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible. I really do appreciate everyone who's hanging out and has chosen Chat Sports as your option to take in the 2026 trade deadline. Okay, let me take a look here real quick, see what we got to get to. Let's do Nathan Eovaldi talk. I've got 2 socials in there, one from John Morosi, one from Buster Olney. Let's talk a little bit about Nathan Eovaldi. Let's talk about the Rangers in general. Because a report came out a few days ago, I believe it was from Ken Rosenthal, that said that yesterday's game for the Rangers was going to decide whether they bought or sold. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah, I mean, that's
absolutely ridiculous. But lo and behold, they called teams today and were like, hey, we're listening. And so maybe it did. I don't know. But we do have this report from John Morosi. This came earlier today. The Rangers have spoken with teams about Nathan Eovaldi, but there are 2 barriers with his deal. He has a full no-trade clause, and he's under contract for $24 million next season. Had a bit of a down year this year as well. Has been okay, but has not been fantastic.
See, the thing is, right, and maybe this is my weird thinking of this, is that, if you're Nathan Eovaldi, you kind of want to just stay where you are.
Yeah.
And, the thing is that, yes, you would be better on a winning team, but if you're the Rangers too, you're not out of it. What, you're 2 games, 3 games behind the AL West, you're 2 games behind in the wild card race. It's not the end of the world right now, but you're treating it like one game defines your season. And I understand us as baseball fans can do that, oh, one series is the epitome of where we're buying or selling. No, it's not like that. Like, you have a timetable, you have a projection of what you're going to be, you have your easier schedule, you face easier opponents as the season goes on, or you face harder opponents. So, like, if you're, like, winning 10 in a row, a lot like the Red Sox, and you're like, well, we just went 10 in a row, but it was the Rockies, Giants, and it was the Reds. So it's like, are we really content with buying, or are we just going to be, okay the rest of the season?
I mean, if you want to know how crazy this all is, I have literally the standings up right now. The Twins are a game back of the final wild card spot, which is currently held by the Guardians. The Rangers are a game and a half back. The Orioles are 2.5 games back. The Tigers are 2.5 games back. The Blue Jays are 4.5 games back. Honestly, with the way the deadline's going, it's just the Twins competing for that last spot.
And like,
literally,
that's crazy, by the way.
You could just call Yankees, Red Sox, Guardians. You're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Again, crazier things have happened in baseball. I'm not calling it right now, but Rangers selling, Orioles selling, Tigers selling, Blue Jays selling kind of, but also buying for the future. Like, the Yankees, Red Sox, and Guardians have all bought.
And this is relevant too for...
Yeah, and this is also relevant from Will Salmon. This came a few hours later. The Rangers approached Jacob deGrom about waiving his no-trade clause. He told the team he wants to remain with the club. I actually just got a new tweet about this as well.
Yeah, that's exactly why I was bringing this up.
That said, I want to be here. I believe in this group. Obviously, the last road trip didn't go well, but I believe we can win. I signed here to help this team win a World Series. That's what Jacob deGrom had to say.
Actually contribute to a World Series run this time. Because everyone forgets that Jacob deGrom does have a ring. He's a Hall of Famer. And the thing is that he's an older vet. He probably signed here with the Rangers expecting that he was going to stay here for the rest of his career. At your point in your age, at the point in your legacy, the Rangers are probably just the best move for him and his family.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that
Texas with the taxes and stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a very favorable place. I mean, we live here. We live in Texas. It's a very favorable place to live.
It is a very favorable place to live when it comes to settling down. But, like, the thing is with DeGrom is that he would still commend some value. It's not like he is having a subpar season at all. I'm sure a team like the Padres, the Cubs,
the Red Sox.
more teams, the Red Sox, the more teams that want, starting pitching. But at the end of the day, like, you're a veteran, you have the no trade clause, use it. And like, there's a lot of talks and a lot of things that baseball fans don't really realize with these no trade clauses with these veterans is that they want to move off these contracts, but at the same time, players still have to agree to it. Yeah.
No, definitely. And that's why, like, the George Springer news that came out, and he was like, oh, he'd be interested in going to Boston. It's like, okay, well, you perk up a little bit, and you're like, oh, well, maybe George Springer comes to Boston, which I have heard now is not going to happen, by the way. That report just came out a little while ago. Let's ask a question. I don't know if I want to ask this one because I think it's a little too obvious. Let's ask the underrated one. There's in the other comment drivers, there's who's most underrated. I want to ask that question.
Let's see, where is this?
It's almost there. You're almost there.
There?
Who's the most underrated team in Major League Baseball right now? It's a good question.
Oh, hold on. This one.
You're pointing at the wrong logo.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm just kidding.
Who's the most underrated team in baseball? Dan says the Rangers are basically standing pat, and I don't like it. This roster is not a World Series roster, though. Well, he might. What's his deal? Let me look at what his deal is. Because maybe he's not thinking this year. Here's a little rumor for the Red Sox fans from Chris Cotillo. Industry chatter is that the Red Sox have made clear Marcelo Meyer is available this afternoon.
It's not bad.
Potentially for pitching. Now, if they do that, you need another shortstop. You won't have one at that point. You have Trevor Story, but like, he's got 1 year left on his deal?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I know people in the chat are going to be like, what about Monasterio and Siegler? I'm sorry, guys. They're great. They're great util bench players. They're not everyday players. Sox have been playing well as of late with them, but eventually they will slow down and we'll say, oh, gosh, Siegler's on a slump right now. Like, it comes with the territory. But let me know, who's the most underrated team?
I see some Tigers
in there. I see Master of Rage in the main chat is saying Red Sox.
I mean, the thing is,
I don't even know if that's underrated anymore.
Yeah, at this point.
Like, they're just good. Like, I don't know if that's even underrated at this point. I see a lot of Tigers.
Houston Astros. And, the thing about the Tigers, guys, yes, they're kind of selling. We've seen this before. And obviously that
They
was
haven't
with
sold
Skubal.
Casey Mize yet.
Well,
He's still out there. So maybe.
They've sold before, and they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that was with Skubal, obviously. But at the same time, like, things happen. Baseball is weird.
Eric Swanson saying, Heyman, check Heyman, check Heyman.
Oh, that's an interesting
Yes,
one.
I saw. Okay, I see that. I need like the full names though.
It's Clay Holmes and man, I can't remember the Taylor guy.
I thought Clay Holmes already went.
No, he was one of the last guys.
Who
I believe.
was that? Who was that I put in? Who went to Pittsburgh? Oh, Luke Weaver went to Pittsburgh. Okay, what's the trade? It's
Clay Holmes and then Taylor. I can't remember Taylor.
to the Cubs. So the Cubs are getting.
Then Rojas.
They're getting Luke Holmes.
Heyman.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I don't like him.
I
Him and Bob
it's
Nightingale.
Jefferson Rojas.
Him and Bob Nightingale they're killing me. They're killing me. I said Luke Holmes.
That's not right.
not right.
That's not right.
Who is it? What's his name? I'm freaking blanking on his name.
Tyrone Taylor.
Who's the Holmes?
Clay Holmes.
Clay Holmes.
But while we get this trade in,
I'm
Casey
sorry.
Mize is still
I
available. Yeah. I mean, a team that needs starting pitching guys would love this. I think Cubs are done with starters. I think that's a great piece for anyone who's in the Casey Mize sweepstakes right now. I think the Cubs are out of it in terms of starters. Joe Ryan is not on the block. The Twins are buying. Still has a year of control left. Doesn't really make sense for them. Someone wants Kyle Schwarber to go back to the Chicago Cubs.
Okay, Joel Sherman is putting the name Jefferson Rojas. Okay,
Yep.
Who is this Taylor?
It's Tyrone.
How do you spell that?
Ty as in Ty.
Okay.
Rone.
Rone.
Yep.
Taylor. Oh, I've heard that name. What does he play?
He plays center field.
Cool. All right, I've heard that name before. That's
Mackenzie Gore is interesting.
There we go. Feinstein has the full names. Thank you.
Thank you, goodness, man.
I literally quote tweeted.
They got a number 63 prospect.
I
for
literally
Clay
quote
Holmes.
tweeted Heyman. I was like, dude, what are we doing?
Got the number 63 prospect in all of baseball for this deal. And like, it's not a bad
the
deal.
Mets are getting him back. The Mets have been. Hey, don't sleep. They've been getting prospects.
I
Jeff
believe Tyrone Taylor still has some control left.
An infielder. Okay, I am moving this over now.
Talk about this.
John Heyman, man, what are we what are we doing? You're a reporter.
No, 2 rentals.
You're a reporter.
Yeah.
You're a kind of respected reporter.
The 2
Like, brother. Full names, man. If you're gonna be the one to break a trade, full names. All right, it just went in.
Alririghty. So this is the full trade that just happened. The Mets fire sale continues.
Wait, no, that's wrong. What?
What?
I literally updated it.
Yeah, it's flipped.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's the Clay Holmes. It should be
Well,
Clay
also
Holmes.
this should be flipped, right?
No.
No. Yeah, you're right. Not Luke Holmes. Not Luke Combs.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, not. Come on, Jack.
I was thinking that. I'm sorry. When John Heyman ain't giving me much, I'm gonna blame it all on John Heyman. When he's not giving me much, it ain't happening. All right, that's in now. That should be updated.
All right.
That
The
should be
actual
updated.
trade, guys.
Before you push. Okay, good.
Yes.
Clay Holmes, Tyrone Taylor, headed to the Chicago Cubs. Jefferson Rojas is headed back to the Mets. The Mets are loading up on prospect capital. Like you said, he was the number 2 prospect in their system.
Number 63 overall.
Number 63 overall, according to MLB Pipeline. You said it was 2 rentals.
Yep.
Good for the Mets, man. Good for the Mets. The Mets clearly selling. Get back a highly regarded prospect.
I mean, the whole thing is, right, guys, the Mets tried to go all in this season. They really did.
They did, and it failed. They fell on their face. miserably.
Like there was even talks at one point that they were gonna try to trade Bo Bichette because of how bad it's gone.
Lindor.
Lindor, yeah.
We were talking about Lindor.
Talk about Lindor. And you talk about your guys. Whenever you, and goes back to the Red Sox here a little bit, whenever you're trying to trade your core, like your 3 players that you have identified as your core, you have done something wrong. Francisco Lindor is part of that core, in my opinion. I would say Bo Bichette was probably part of that core, but obviously it's not working out, whatever the case may be. Orioles, Adley Rutschman wasn't he literally the number 1 pick?
He was in 2019.
Exactly. That's the guy you identified as your core. So,
well, that's kind of different, though, because they also had Samuel Basallo, who they had already signed to an extension.
Mr. Automatic, what do you mean the Mets did not go all in? They literally they traded for Freddy Peralta with 3 of their top 10 prospects.
Brought in Bo Bichette. They signed Bo Bichette. They
have the highest paid team in all of baseball right now.
Didn't what's his name? Didn't Cohen literally be like, we're going like doing it? Like,
yes, Cohen literally. If you don't want to, you could disagree with me all you want, but you cannot literally disagree with the owner of the Mets.
Bars. We did get a new trade, by the way. Trades are starting to happen. Taylor Wells, right-handed pitcher, headed to the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays, we talked about this beforehand. Why is everyone screaming pass?
Pass and do another one?
It's this trade right here. People are impatient. It is what it is. Tyler Wells, relief pitcher, headed to the Tampa Bay Rays. Do not have the details yet of what is going back to the Orioles. We talked about this before we got on air today. I think the Rays are already a winner.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to do winners and losers after this. That's going to go out on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel. We got another trade as well. We're going to do winners and losers that's going out on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel. I think the number 1 winner is the Rays.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the Tampa Bay Rays just do it again, man. They have a young core. They have a fun core. And once again, it seems like, they're just going to be a young, fun, energetic team. Oh, no, they're leading, the AL Central.
It's what they do, man.
It is. It is what they do.
You want to talk about underrated team? I mean, you can't because they're top of the AL East. They're top of the
AL East. Sorry,
you can't call them underrated. But every year they are. Like, this is a funny one.
Wait, we got another one?
We did get another one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bring it in. The White Sox might also be.
I think the White Sox are sneaky winner. Oh, yeah, Joey Bart. That just came in?
Yep. I'm putting it in right now.
Wow.
Don't have the details on that one either, but we're going to bring that over here real quick. But yeah, trades are starting to happen, ladies and gentlemen, and we're getting close. I want to hit a sub rate here real quick while this trade is going in. If you have not already, join the channel today. Talked about this a little bit when I talked about our Help Us Be Number 1 when we had that listicle up. Every time we do one of these shows, that trade's also in, by the way, but every time we do one of these shows, my thought process is always we're trying to prove to the bosses that you guys deserve more content. And the way you do that is we continue to grow the channel. If we could actually show the live sub counter.
Yep.
I actually want to show that because I want to see how much we've done growth-wise since we've started.
Give me 1 second. I got to fix
We've actually gained like over 30 subscribers from what I saw. So if you guys have not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you just got to get another White Sox logo,
I got it.
I don't know what I did, but
it's just a logo.
But basically what I'm trying to say, sorry, I'm doing so many different things with my hats here. Basically what I'm trying to say is every time we do one of these shows, we are trying to prove I'm in the middle of a subread. It's okay. You can come in. Here's Brett Alper, everybody. Everyone say hi to Brett. You're a Mets man. Hey, your Mets just made a good trade.
Yeah,
hey,
I mean,
we were talking about.
Holmes has been hurt so much,
Yeah.
so might as well just get rid of him.
But you guys got a good prospect back, like top 100 prospect. Like,
did the Mets go all in before the season? Would you classify as they were trying to go all in?
Peralta, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, but I mean, those were long. Like, it wasn't like short-term deals. But,
Well, Peralta.
It's hard to say because if they were going to go all in, they would have paid Kyle Tucker.
Yeah.
I guess.
They would have paid Kyle Tucker.
Well, Kyle Tucker was going to choose the Dodgers no matter what.
We would have paid Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber said, I was willing to go to the Mets, but they didn't give me a 4-year contract.
Yeah.
So I went back to the Phillies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sox didn't bring back Schwarber either, so we're talking about that. Hard to say.
But
Yeah.
this most recent trade,
Yeah.
Joey Bart.
Joey Bart's headed to the White Sox. So basically, to tie this all up in a bow real quick before someone else walks on screen and interrupts me in my sub-read, we're trying to grow the baseball presence here at Chat Sports. We want to do more stuff. Right now, we are doing the draft, the trade deadline, and every game of the World Series, and that's it. We want to prove to the bosses that you guys want more baseball coverage. And also, we only have one baseball channel here at Chat Sports as well, and that is our Red Sox channel. Like, Ponzi, I know, eventually someday wants to start a Padres channel. I know there are Dodger fans that want a Dodger channel. We got to prove it to the bosses. So hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Let's keep getting that number growing. Along with that, if you're on the Red Sox rundown as well, we're trying to get to 13,000 subscribers by the deadline. We only got about an hour left. So hit that subscribe button if you've not already joined the channel today. I'm sorry.
Let's bring on Seeps.
We already had Alper come in and interrupt, so I just wanted to. Here comes Patrick Seatman, everybody.
Resident Chicago Cubs fan.
Resident Cubs fan.
I wanted to ask Jack what's his letter grade for the Cubs so far.
They're one of my winners.
So Clay Holmes, I like. I will say you guys gave a pretty good prospect for that. Second in your system, top 100 prospect. They've done what they've needed to do. What do you think? You're the Cubs fan. You're the expert.
Rojas, Cubs fans talk about this guy like he's
Number 2 prospect, man. I mean, it's nothing to scoff at.
And Tyrone Taylor's been heating up as of late. He's one of my guys that I identified as like just a nice, solid bat, utility bat. He's fine. 2 rentals. I thought Taylor had another year. I guess this is his final year of arbitration. But Clay Holmes, Tyrone Taylor. I mean, you need pitching. Yeah, that one hurt me. I was a big Moises guy. I was a big Moises guy.
Yeah. So they had to give up some capital. But it's you're buying to win now, and that's not to make it about me. Going back to the Adley trade, this is what I've been saying. Like the Red Sox gave up a lot, but they're playing to buy. They're playing to win now. They're not playing to win in the future. Oh, Red Sox trade. Red Sox made a trade.
We'll also almost have a Yankees trade.
Bow, 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 bow.
What do we got?
Tyler Uberstein, who I liked. He's a prospect. AAA pitcher, had a little bit of time in the majors this year, is headed to the Atlanta Braves. Let me make that trade real quick because we are live on the Red Sox rundown as well. Red Sox fans, the Red Sox made a trade. I'm interested to see is this like a relief pitcher? I'm interested to see what they get back for this. Tyler Uberstein, ladies and gentlemen.
It wouldn't make sense for a relief pitcher. The Braves don't have anyone.
This is weird because the Braves are also buying. So like, what are they giving up in return?
Yeah, very weird.
Ari Alexander had the original report. I don't see a return yet, so I'm just going to get this up real quick. But the Red Sox have made another trade, ladies and gentlemen.
And then the New York Yankees are reportedly close on a trade for the Giants' Elliot Ramos.
LOL.
Which is such a Yankee move, by the way.
Uberstein. This was someone that was talked about quite a bit when we were talking about Early and Tolley. He was not regarded in the same vein. What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm not worried about it. He was not regarded in the same vein. Like Tolley and Early were on a different level. But when we talked about pitching depth, it was Early, Tolley, Uberstein. That was what we were talking about. And so, yeah, now he's headed to the Atlanta Braves.
For who?
I don't know.
We will find it out, but, man, it's kind of been a really good trade deadline so far.
We did get another super on Red Sox as well, which we'll get to here in a minute. But
less than an hour away.
Less than an hour away from the deadline. Make sure you lock us in. See if those last 2 trades are they're in. So Tyler Uberstein is headed to Atlanta, Red Sox fans. Yes, he is. I see JMB says supposedly Uberstein's getting traded. I heard he is. Ari Alexander had it. Tyler Uberstein is headed to the Atlanta Braves. What the return is, we do not know yet.
See, the thing is was he a reliever?
Yes. Well, no. He was a starter, but he was moved to the bullpen, had some time in the bullpen. So he could do both.
So the thing is, the Braves need relievers. So
He could be used as
well, the
that.
thing is, the Braves just need arms. They're hurt. They're hurt right now.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm interested to see. Maybe they deal out. They do have some good depth in terms of bats.
Maybe the Sox are the Sox are like, okay, we just gave away all of our good prospects, so it's time to bring someone back. Although
Yeah.
Uberstein, if I remember correctly, he was highly regarded, not like the highest regarded, but higher regarded, at least among Red Sox fans. He was. Let me see real quick.
Super chat.
14th ranked prospect in the system, so not crazy, but still, was regarded as someone that could contribute, and he did. He got some innings this year for the Red Sox in the major league level, so that is something to look out for.
Oh, Big Daddy Joe!
Big Daddy Joe! Let's go! Shout out to Big Daddy Joe. He is a big-time real one on the Red Sox rundown. Great show, Jack and Xavier. Can you see Evaldi coming back to Boston? Be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Would be.
There's a world where it could. You'd also need him to waive his no-trade clause. Now, would he waive his no-trade clause to come back to Boston? Maybe.
What the heck?
What happened?
This Tyler Wells deal. Didn't they deal this guy? Michael for it? I'm almost certain the Orioles traded him away at one point.
Recently?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was traded for Shane Baz in December. And so they got him back.
They just got him back?
Yeah.
That's
Dude.
funny. Yeah, so we're going to take back our prospect. Well, they know him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's kind of like the Dodgers trading for that catcher who's been in the system like 4 times.
the Yankees are moving towards a deal for Heliot Ramos.
Yeah. That is not confirmed yet.
Heliot Ramos is in play for the Yanks, says John Heyman. Joel Sherman says they're moving towards a deal.
Dude,
Not
he
officially
is just the
official
worst
yet.
aggregator of all time. I'm sorry, guys.
John Heyman is the worst, and we're going to continue to talk crap about him for the rest of the day.
Let's get a Bean Boozled real quick, though.
Yeah, let's get a Bean Boozled for Big Daddy Joe. We each got to take one, so I'll let you take one first.
That is not fun. Hold up. There we
Be
go.
careful. So
far,
the
I
Orioles-
think between the draft and this, I'm 1 for 8.
what's Fournette? Michael Fournette? What position is he?
Michael Conforto?
I'll look it up.
There you go.
I'll look it. No, the guy that's going back in the Wells trade. I'll look it up.
I don't know what this one is.
He's a right-handed pitcher.
It's a yellow. What is this?
Let me see. I think that's either Booger or Juicy Pear. All right, I'm going to pick one as well. Not looking. I got Brown again.
I hate life sometimes.
It's cappuccino. Thank you, God. Thank you.
How do
God.
you get all of them?
I had liver and onions with my first one. My first one was liver and onions.
The thing is, I'm 1 for 10. I'm batting 100.
Attaboy. Okay. Thank you to Big Daddy Joe for the super chat. If you're wondering why we just took down Bean Boozled jelly beans, every $10 super chat is a Bean Boozled jelly bean. We appreciate you guys. Not required by any stretch of the
Here's
imagination.
the super chat menu.
Your super chat menu.
Yeah.
We
$5.
got,
We talk about your team.
we got collectively $200.
So we're working. A lot of people.
Someone's
asking,
got to do a beer bong.
Well, I can't. I don't drink.
I don't either.
Some people are asking the status of Lindor. That's actually a great topic to talk about here. Lindor. What's happening with him? I think ultimately you have to consider Lindor one of your building blocks as if you're the Mets. Where are you?
Sorry, I am updating trade graphics as we go,
Yeah, you're good.
moving them in,
me
and
get this.
doing it. So we're talking about Lindor, correct?
Yep.
I don't think he gets dealt.
I don't think he gets dealt either.
I do not think he gets dealt.
Because the thing is with Lindor, right? He has so much money on that contract. The Mets are going to have to eat it. And, yeah, sure, they probably can. But the thing is that you have a core of Juan Soto and Lindor.
Yep.
Are you really going to try to get that away? I understand that apparently they're beefing, quote-unquote. But I just think that's just New York media.
I also think, let me just say, he's still not bad.
No.
Thank you. This year he's been hurt, so he's missed time.
But just
But like
everything.
last year, 811 OPS, he had 31 home runs, 86 RBIs, a 267 average. He was an all-star. He finished 10th in MVP voting in the NL. He finished second in MVP voting in 2024. So there's still juice in the tank. Like, he's been hurt this year. So Eli White is coming back for Uberstein.
Golly, that's crazy.
Craig?
Did Craig cook?
Craig?
Exactly what I was kind of saying here, though.
Wait, that's not prospect Eli White. Sorry.
No, that's Eli White, the right fielder.
Eli White, the right fielder.
Who's good.
He's
like him.
fine. He's fine. 89 OPS plus.
But he hasn't played a lot.
233 average. How many games he played this year? 69 games. Nice.
So Eli White going back is in this return.
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now. Red Sox have officially announced the Adley Rutschman trade, by the way.
So
That's official.
Rangers need to sell.
So this is another bat. This is their other bat.
I like him.
Yeah. Not a shortstop, though. So that's interesting. They got a little outfield
They're
action.
going to get Sander Bogarts back.
Maybe, there it is. You can push that. So here's the trade details, Red Sox fans. Eli White headed back to Boston. Tyler Uberstein headed to the Braves. Yeah, I'm fine. Eli White will be fine. He'll be a good depth piece for the outfield. Does this point to a certain guy with the initials JD
Yeah, he's getting traded.
potentially being on the move?
And for any of
Because they don't need outfield. Now, I will say this, though. Did the Red Sox bring this trade on, or did the Braves?
I think the Red Sox did.
I think the Braves did.
I think the reason why the Red Sox did,
Eli White doesn't have any options left either.
the thing is that I think Red Sox brass is done with Jarren Duran.
I think they might be as well. But Eli White's serviceable. I want to say that. He's about a league average bat.
Pretty good defense.
He's fine. Pretty good defense. Tyler Uberstein, top 15 prospect. I believe he was the 14th prospect in the system. Fine. I got no issue with this trade. No issue with this trade at all. You are depleting a lot of your pitching, though. So, Uberstein's another pitcher to go. So, yeah. Eli White heads to the Red Sox. Tyler Uberstein heads to the Braves. Let me go into social real quick.
Yeah.
Because I got to do a short for this.
Here,
Where do I need to go here?
That's not right. That's not my name. Look, man, I've been talking about it throughout my time as a Padres fan in the last 3 years since these reports have came out. AJ Preller loves Jarren Duran. He does. He's been obsessed with him since he was a prospect, since he was draft eligible. So I really do think if there's a team that's going to overpay, if you are a Red Sox fan, a team that's going to be looking to overpay that does have relief pitching, it does have solid guys there that will be ready level, it's going to be the Padres. And I just think it just makes complete sense.
Passan is tweeting Ramos, so it looks like that's happening.
Oop. Yep.
Yeah, let me get that trade in real quick, and then we'll carry on. We got to do a prize picks read here in a second as well.
Yep.
So let me get this trade in, then we'll hit prize picks, then we'll hit the short for Sox.
Yep.
Then we'll ask our audience. We'll play a little game with the audience after. Give me 1 second. I want to make this trade real quick.
Yeah. But, I mean, you could – Durant, isn't he a bust in Boston?
It wasn't in 2014 or 2024.
Wasn't in 2023. Wasn't maybe for a little bit of 2024, but like
no, 2024 he was not. That was when he was.
No, sorry, 2024 he wasn't. 2025 he wasn't for a little bit, and then this year
he's been bad.
It's been bad. But the thing is that like this is a GM whose intentions are open. Like it's not just like it wasn't just Padres beat reporters talking about this. This is national media talking about, hey, AJ Preller loves Jarren Duran. He wants Jarren Duran on his team.
Mm-hmm.
And they need a lefty bat. I mean, it's just, yeah, Padres are a team full of dead contracts. Yeah, I know that. We got to, Jarren Duran for Xander Bogaerts, we retain 50%.
I will say this. This is what Chris Cotillo had to say. He said, White can play all 3 outfield positions and is a right-handed hitter. Interesting added a position where the Red Sox have depth. Wonder if another move is on the way in the outfield. Duran.
It's Duran.
We'll see. I'm not saying that definitively, but something to keep an eye on. Before we continue on, we got less than an hour until the MLB trade deadline officially hits. We got to give a word to our sponsor, and that sponsor is our friends at Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. They are America's #1 sports pick app and the place to go if you love daily fantasy sports. To create a lineup, it's really easy. All you got to do is select more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can lock in your lineups. And with the social feeds feature, you can also follow myself, producer Ponzi, on the app, and you can copy our lineups with a single click. You can also do that with friends on the app as well. You can follow me at JackCS. That's where you find all my lineups before they're even on the show, including this lineup I made for the upcoming seasons in both college and professional football. I am a Michigan fan. Go Blue. So I went more on Jordan Marshall, 9.5 rushing touchdowns. I think Caleb Williams is going to throw for over 4,000 yards, so I'm going more on his passing yards. And then a little sneaky one here. I went more on Drake May, 3 rushing touchdowns. That is just one example of a lineup you can make on Prize Picks. Like I said, use the social feeds feature. You can copy my lineups or fade them or make your lineups of your own. And we have a great new user offer, ladies and gentlemen, so listen up. If you have not already downloaded the app, this is the time to do it. If you download the Prize Picks app today, use code HMA. You play your first $5 lineup. If you win that lineup, you get $150 in bonus lineups. One more time, use code HMA. You get $150 when you win or if you win your first $5 lineup. The link to download the apps in the comments and description. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this coverage of the MLB trade deadline. Okay, here's what's going to happen. You can bring me on screen. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to talk about the trade here in 1 second. For all my Red Sox fans, a short's going to get made, and then we're going to carry on. Ponzi, what I want to have ready is shout out your team, and we'll pick the first one and talk about them. That is the weigh-in I want up next. But we are going to do a quick short on Eli White, and then we will move on. Here we go. We have more trade news, ladies and gentlemen. The Boston Red Sox are acquiring Eli White from the Atlanta Braves. In return, Tyler Uberstein, who got a little bit of time on the Major League roster for the Red Sox this past season, is headed to the Atlanta Braves. Eli White plays all 3 outfield positions. He is solid depth. About a league average bat. His stats are not going to pop off the screen, but he offers you really good defensive versatility. He's got some speed. He can offer you a league average bat. The biggest question I have here is, what does this mean next? Could this mean another move in the outfield? Because the Red Sox are not lacking outfielders whatsoever. So does this mean maybe a Jarren Duran trade is on the horizon? I'm not saying that's going to happen for sure, but something to monitor. In terms of Tyler Uberstein, he was the number 14th prospect in the Red Sox system. You're not giving up too much in return for this trade. It really is a 1-for-1 swap. You're getting back someone that you could use for depth, and you're giving the Braves something that they need in more pitching. So I don't mind the trade at all. Craig, what is he cooking? We're going to see what happens. Make sure you subscribe and give me a follow. As more trades happen, we'll have more coverage around the Boston Red Sox. All right. Moving on. Shout out your favorite team for me. I'm going to have Ponzi pick the first one, and we are going to talk about the team for you.
All right.
I'm going to message
in the chat.
I'm going to message Ethan because he's doing this for me.
I see Cubs. I see Rangers. I see Marlins. Get that chatter up, guys. Come on. Talk about your favorite team. See, maybe. Hold up. Giants. Yeah, I get you. Marlins, Indians, now Guardians. Red Sox.
I talk about the Red Sox any day of the week.
Mets. Red Sox. You know what? Let's talk about the San Francisco Giants.
Let's do it.
So,
well, we got a trade alert.
yeah,
So let's bring that up. Yeah, we got a trade alert. We have a trade alert. Elliot
did you move
Ramos.
this?
I believe I did. Is he not there?
No.
Okay. And I did not. I built it. I built it. Did not move it. Heliot Ramos is headed to the New York Yankees. John Heyman now just reporting. Good job, John.
He's terrible.
I swear.
Any other 400 viewers are taking anything from this trade deadline. John
Heyman's not someone to have your Twitter noties on. That's
we have it just because.
We have it because we need to have it.
Yeah, let me.
So Heliot Ramos.
We have the white one. Hold up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, do a LV2. Do LV2.
Oh, no, I got it.
Or you can do that. Well, no, do LV2 because it's different. It'll be different from the Giants one. Just do the background, LV2.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there we go. Yeah. No.
Don't worry.
I am worried. Heliot Ramos is headed to the New York Yankees, as I just said. We're doing this on the fly, guys. This is the trade deadline. This is what we do. Here are the details. Heliot Ramos, league average bat, 104 OPS plus, 728 OPS this year, 9 home runs. That's a righty bat that the Yankees are looking for. Outfielder, especially with Aaron Judge out. How long is Aaron Judge going to continue to be out? We do not know. Oh, my Lord.
What happened?
I'm glad we're talking about the Giants. Red Sox fans, we have a massive trade alert.
Whoa.
We have a massive trade alert, Red Sox fans. Holy crap, they did it. The Boston Red Sox are sending Marcelo Meyer to the San Francisco Giants. Wow. I got to make that real quick.
Wow. I mean, has his trade value just gone that down?
It's injuries, bro.
Yeah. But
give me 1 second. I got to build this trade.
Wow. Perfect timing. We'll talk more about the Giants, but obviously we've got to talk about this Red Sox trade.
Well, it's with the Giants.
Yeah, so.
Eric Miller, reliever, who the Red Sox were linked to, is headed to the Red Sox. Let me put that in. Eric Miller, he is a left-handed reliever. This is what the Red Sox were looking for. Stats, not bad. Dude, they got to get a shortstop now. They got to get a shortstop.
Xander Bogaerts.
They have to get a shortstop now.
You've been ignoring me all day.
Marcelo Meyer is no longer a member of the Boston Red Sox. He is
for Devers, someone says.
Yeah, for Devers. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Devers is back, guys. Devers is back. Holy crap. Yeah, the Red Sox are getting active. Ken Rosenthal had it first.
Such a Giants move.
Wow.
All right,
that should be in. Wow. Holy crap. Marcelo Meyer. I used to pray for times like these, man. I used to pray for times like these when the Sox were actually making moves. I love Meyer, but yeah. Holy crap. Okay, Eric Miller, left-handed reliever coming back to the Red Sox. This is a name that was linked to the Red Sox going into today. And Marcelo Meyer is the cost. Is he a good reliever, is asking Eric. He's been kind of the lefty standout for the Giants this year. In 32 2/3 innings pitched, he has a 2.76 ERA. 4 saves, not really his forte. 45 strikeouts. What's his walks to 22 walks? Let me pull up his Savant real quick. I'm curious here. Eric Miller, baseball Savant. Let's take a look at the stuff under the hood. Oh my God. You see the Savant page? Look at that Savant page. Holy crap. Average oh my gosh. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Yeah, he looks pretty damn good. He's 97 percentile whiff rate, 95 percentile K rate. He also gets soft contact, 98 percentile hard hit percentage, 92 percentile ground ball rate. His breaking ball is also 86 percentile. We might have got a dog. I think we might have got a dog in our bullpen. Okay. So we're going to do a short on this. I'm just going to combine the two. I'm going to combine the two that we just did, Eli White and Eric Miller. The Red Sox just made a massive trade. Marcelo Meyer is no longer on the Red Sox. He is a San Francisco Giant. They did it again. Ethan is watching. He's going to do the short for me, and that short is going to go up. Here we go. Wow, Red Sox fans. Craig's cooking. Craig is absolutely cooking. The Boston Red Sox have made 2 trades. I already filmed a short for one of them, but then Marcelo Meyer is on the move. So two to talk about here. Marcelo Meyer, no longer a member of the Boston Red Sox. He is headed to the San Francisco Giants. In return, Eric Miller, a left-handed relief pitcher that has been linked to the Red Sox quite a bit over the past few days, is headed to the Red Sox. I love this trade. I think Eric Miller is an absolute dog. He has a 97 percentile whiff rate, 95 percentile K rate, 98 percentile hard hit percentage, 92 percentile ground ball rate. He has soft contact, but he also has a lot of swing and miss. He gets a lot of strikeouts. He has been one of the standouts for the San Francisco Giants out of their bullpen this year. And then another trade that was made, Eli White is headed to the Boston Red Sox. Tyler Uberstein headed back to the Atlanta Braves. Uberstein had a little bit of time for the Red Sox earlier this season. He's the number 14 prospect in the system. Eli White, about a league average bat. He can play all 3 outfield positions, offers some good defensive versatility. 2 questions here. What are they going to do about shortstop? They have Franklin Arraez, but how far off is he? I don't know. That's a big question. So are they going to look for a long-term shortstop? The reports are they still are. On top of that, you brought in Eli White. Could Jarren Duran be on the move? Could there be another outfield position happening in the coming days or in the next less than 40 minutes? Things to keep on track of. We're live right now. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to have full coverage after the trade deadline as well, so don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button right now. Okay, let's get the Meyer trade back up real quick. I want to ask people to grade the trade for me. Grade the trade in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Marcelo Meyer headed to the San Francisco Giants. Eric Miller headed back to the Boston Red Sox. Grade the trade for me down below, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting the Anthony Senzatella trade. Cool. Yeah, grade the trade for me. We've got some more trades to talk about. Trades are heating up here, so don't miss out. Whoa, dude, you got a hot mic. Oh, I could hear you. Oh, okay. I thought you had a hot mic. I thought you just swore it had a hot mic. I'm sorry. Hey, they're sounds like they're being active. Interest Kings. Craig, man. Craig's doing it. I see Andrea's going with an F. Alex is going with an F. But then I also see it's either A or F. I see A's and I see F's. I see A's and I see F's. You let me know. Let me know also in our main chat sports channel as well what you guys think. Passan has it as well. So that is going to be official, it appears. Passan is just tweeting out the Marcelo Meyer trade. Yep. The deal is still in medicals, and we know Meyer has a history with medical. So we'll see if it falls through, but I don't know. Jared Carrabez also just tweeted this, and this might just be him saying this to just say it, or maybe he's like teasing something. He said, my gut tells me that after all the moves the Red Sox have made today, that they'd still love to get a buzzer beater deal for a shortstop in there. We'll see if Craig can make it happen. I'm interested to see what can happen. I do owe a beer bong, by the way, too, because we got to 100 in supers. I'm going to just down this real quick to get it done. Shout out to everybody. The Tyler Uberstein trade, by the way, is official. The Red Sox just made that official. Shout out. Ah, there was still some soap in that beer bong. Ugh. Oh yeah, you want me to do a poll for the Meyer trade? I think the Adley trade's still big enough, but okay. Yeah. Here's a new trade. We got a new trade alert. And Antonio Senzatella, relief pitcher, correct? Relief pitcher from the Rockies is headed to the Milwaukee Brewers. Mark Manfredi, left-handed pitcher, and Juan Martinez, shortstop, headed back to the Rockies. So the Brewers, I know Senzatella was talked about quite a bit as a potential trade candidate, and he is now headed to the Brewers.
Yeah. Before we were interrupted by that
Red Sox spree.
Yeah. See, I'll just do LV2.
And it's Antonio. Antonio Senzatella. Okay year, whip of 1.299,
So
3.61 ERA.
We did get this updated in terms of
Do we have details?
details now.
Okay. Who has it?
It's MLB Pipeline.
Okay.
It's going to be Henry Lane and Caden Kent, son of Jeff Kent.
MLB Pipeline, Twitter. Gotcha. Okay. I will update that right now.
Change that to LV2, by the way.
The Yankee one?
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking at the Giants, because we were talking about the Giants before, they are doing the thing that they need to do. They need to retool. I don't know if Devers moves this season, if he moves today, if he moves next year, someone is willing to take on that contract, because at this point, you kind of have to get away from some of your bigger contracts. I think Devers still is, a good building block. The problem is, it doesn't really seem like he ever fit in that park.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird fit for him.
It's not a hitter-friendly park at all.
The thing is that, like, you're going to talk about, some other teams having some bad contracts. I mean, the Giants have terrible contracts. Like, what, Harrison Bader is now getting suspended on his contract just because he got into a scooter accident.
That was bad, though.
It's a bad look.
It's bad.
It's a bad look. I mean, you get away from another contract in Elliot Ramos. And then, another rental. You trade with the Padres, get Robbie Ray. And Miguel Mendez, he is having a bad year. He is having a bad year. For those of you who can't tell, I'm a Padres guy. He's having a bad year in AAA. He's just really been weird. I projected him as kind of more close to a setup man, and he's not even doing that. So it's one of those things where, you're trading a prospect with low value. Yoniel Hernandez, I really liked him. He has an elite power bat, but the problem is, international prospect, lottery ticket. These guys would probably be like 10 and 15 at the top level of any of these guys, and these are two top 8 prospects for the Padres. So, I mean, you get what you get. Padres also got cash considerations for this deal, but I mean,
what?
It is Giants.
I know they're doing so much. They did one trade, and then they did another one right back. So I filmed a short, sent it to Ethan. I was like, stop. Bigger trade. You saw the Meyer trade? Yeah, the one before I was a smaller trade. But yeah, I mean,
while you're here with those guys, we still have 500 watching.
And it looks like it's leading them making even more trades. So we'll see.
We have added quite a bit of subs.
Yep.
So hit that subscribe button. Try to get to 200.
Yeah.
By the end of this right now.
All right, Red Sox rundown.
Mr. Automatic saying Harrison Bader should be traded for a mop.
He should just be cut. I mean, they're not paying him; just cut him. They've got cause.
Yeah,
they've got cause. Like it's. What's up, dog?
That good.
What? It's shocking. I really like what they got back. I'm questioning their plan at shortstop, although there's rumors that they are still looking for a shortstop. He's got 1 year left. He's not that good.
So
hit that sub button if you've not already. We're going to be live for the World Series, folks.
Ryan Hickey saying Manny Machado, Milwaukee Brewers. If the Brewers take on a contract
I'm going to make a lot of Red Sox. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm going to make a lot of Red Sox fans really happy right now. And tell you why Marcelo Meyer was the trade. Eric Miller has 3.5 years of control left.
Yeah.
We got a potential baller for 3.5 years of control.
How can I fix this?
He's ridiculous. This might be. I love the Adley trade, but like kind of an overpay. This might be my favorite trade for the Sox.
If you want your favorite team to make a trade, hit that like button.
Hit that like button.
I mean, I know I'm hitting the like button right now. We got Robbie Ray. I want someone else. Preller, whatever you need to get, you need the Wolf of Wall Street type stuff. Go do it. Like I need a trade. I need a bat. I need Jared Duran. Might as well.
I mean, at this point, it makes sense.
We need a lefty bat who has some pop. Does that not describe Jared Duran?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, he hit
a home run against the Dodgers yesterday.
As bad as he's been, a 2020 season is in play. Like, as bad as he's been. He's probably going to have a 2020 season this year. And he's hitting below 200.
Yeah. And Manny Machado is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like at 200, and he's about to hit 30 home runs.
Yeah.
So, like, man, if you want
Foster
your team...
Griffin.
To who?
To the Guardians.
Wow, that's a big move.
Wow.
That's a big move.
Guardians got to be winners, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Joe Adell and Foster Griffin.
They have a good farm system, and they finally are making moves.
All right, I'm getting that trade in right now.
All righty. We'll talk about this.
Foster Griffin, ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to be a hefty prize, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because he's still got some control.
Talk about a story, too.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Foster Griffin, he's a left-handed pitcher. And he is going to the Guardians. Dude. Yes.
Ken Rosenthal.
What?
Griffin Foster.
I did see that. It almost tripped me up. I almost typed in.
Guys,
we're doing great. This is why Passan is the dude.
And this is why you subscribe here.
And that's why you subscribe here, because we're gonna get it. Look at Pat. Look at that guy. He's so good. Jeff Paisan.
He needs to be a savage on Twitter again, man. I miss those days.
He did. He was a savage like a few weeks ago.
He had the
that trade's in.
Alrighty. Wow.
Wait, that's wrong. Shoot. My bad. I did it again. That's my bad.
Come on, Jack.
That's my bad.
You can't tell me the trade's in.
Hey,
there we go. I fixed it for you.
I will say, to my defense, you are the last line of defense.
That's fair, but I trust you.
I know. That's my bad. Hand up.
So full details.
It should be updated now.
Yeah.
Full details to be determined. To be
Great
announced.
Player.
To be
Great
announced.
Player. Full details TBA is really sneakily stealing the show. He's been traded quite a couple times.
Cannon of an arm, I've heard.
Yeah.
Let's talk about him. Foster Griffin.
All-star.
What a story, by the way. He missed 23, 24, 25, played in Japan.
Yep.
Got an opportunity with the Nationals. He's made the most of it. 129 in the third innings pitched. He struck out 116, only walked 30, a 3.06 ERA, 1.075 whip. And it's years of control too, right? They were talking about working on an extension, but there's a lot to like here.
Yeah.
Doesn't walk people. Fastball's got good value, according to Baseball Savant. He brings relatively good chase percentages, 76th percentile. The Savant's not going to blow you out of the water, but he's still solid. And again, I can let me confirm how many years of control he has. But, well, no, he's a free agent after this year. This is a rental.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to sign him to an extension.
But the thing is, he shouldn't command too much.
Yeah.
Because you're still banking on him getting this for him.
But he's going to be a good arm that the Guardians can desperately use.
Yes.
And is going to...
I'm very surprised we aren't seeing more arms go right now. Like, we had a good bit, but, like, starters, we really haven't. We're seeing a run on relief guys.
Yeah. I don't know how much these starting pitchers are really available. Like, we see a lot of the names, but just like we've talked about in the past, like, just because a name is mentioned doesn't mean they're going to get traded.
Exactly.
So maybe the market kind of died. I did see that it was a buyer's market.
Yeah.
For starting pitching. So maybe they're not commanding the offers that they thought. The Twins are getting Jeff Hoffman, by the way. That's a new trade.
Jesus.
We're coming down to the wire, folks. We're coming down to the wire. After we talk about this next trade, let's do our last SeatGeek read of the day.
That was.
And then we're going to move on. Jeff Hoffman is headed
to the Twins.
To the Twins.
They're really just getting a bunch of scrap heaps right now. But they're buying.
They are bargain bin hunting. But, you know, can't shame them for that. Like, if you get pieces that can help you.
Yeah.
Why not? And Jeff Hoffman is not terrible. Not
Did blow
great,
the game.
but he's not horrible.
He hasn't really been the same since the World Series, to be honest. That sucks. We hate to see that for guys. But yeah.
Yeah, almost a 4 ERA. How's the Savant looking? Savant's not bad. 98 percentile chase rate, 99 percentile whiff rate.
Yeah.
98 percentile K rate.
I will say he's been very inopportune this year.
Yeah. He's still got the stuff. Expected batting average, 82 percentile. Fastball velo, 81 percentile. There's some traits there to like.
Yeah.
There's some traits there to like. You bring him in, maybe a new pitching coaches and stuff, and maybe you can find something with him. Maybe you can revive him and bring him back. I mean, he's not too far removed from
being the closer on a World Series team.
Yeah, he was an all-star in 2024.
Yep.
Like, you know, like he's there's still potential there.
Yep.
He's having a better year this year than he did last year. So I don't hate it. We got to see what the return is. The return might be a little heftier than we think. But yeah, all that matters is the return. We'll see what the return is. Before we continue on, I do have to give a shout out to the second sponsor, one of our really, really good friends at SeatGeek. This past week, I took my girlfriend Sarah to a Noah Khan concert here in Arlington, Texas, and it was an absolutely fantastic time. I'm also a huge Noah Khan fan as well. And we used SeatGeek, and we got 10% off our tickets with code CHAT10. Today's show is made possible by SeatGeek. When it's time to get out of the house, there's not many better options right now than a ball game. And like I've already said, if you use code CHAT10, you get 10% off your next set of tickets. And get this, SeatGeek is MLB's, official ticket marketplace. Your tickets are fully guaranteed, instantly fulfilled in your account after purchase. You got baseball in full swing. The playoffs are coming soon. You've also got both the NFL and college football coming up here in the next month. You're going to want to get your tickets for those. And whether it's a baseball game with the kids or, like I said, a Noah Khan concert with my girlfriend, SeatGeek has your back. Every ticket's rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. All you got to do, look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. And, of course, you guys know I got a code for you. If you guys use code CHAT10, you're going to get 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. New and existing users, by the way, not just new users. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code CHAT10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you to SeatGeek. We got a super. No, we have not done that one. We do have a super on, I believe it's the Red Sox rundown.
Let me get these all up.
So we got Big Daddy Joe. We did do this one.
That's one.
Shout out to Big Daddy Joe. Colby Mead, we have not done. We have not done that one. Any new news on the Sox? Oh, Colby, do I have news for you? Marcelo Meyer no longer on the team. He's on the San Francisco Giants. The Red Sox potentially are still looking for a shortstop. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. We have not done this one. $5 from Nathan. Shout out Mitchell Renz. Raiders. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Rins. Also, who do you think the Red Sox are going to get at short? I couldn't tell you, man.
Xander Bogaerts.
I couldn't tell you. I think that Craig is in his absolute bag today, and we'll see how it shakes out.
Look, man.
We'll see how it shakes out.
Look, man. Xander Bogaerts.
No, I think not. Shout out to Eric with a $2 super chat as well. We appreciate you for that. And then Colby with another 2 says Duran gets traded for a good shortstop.
Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the thing, Colby. Duran doesn't have much value. He's got a market. It's not a market for like a top tier shortstop. So yeah, I don't see that happening. Maybe he's part of a package for a shortstop, but you're not just going to be able to trade a shortstop you're not just going to be able to trade Jarren Duran for a shortstop. That's just not going to happen. But thank you to Colby. Well, we got another one. Boss Lax 316. What are the remaining priorities and the order? Is it shortstop? Someone to cover for Duran, Roman, trade Duran. I think shortstop probably. You just accomplished what you needed with a left-handed relief pitcher. I'm very high on that trade. I think that's a really great trade from Craig. Back-end rotation depth, probably another thing you're looking for. Someone to cover for Roman, you kind of already have that. I'm not really worried about that. Trade Duran if the price is right. If not, trade him in the offseason. But yeah, I think shortstop. I think you got to be looking for a shortstop. And then after that, back-end rotation depth probably. But at this point, I've not heard anything about that. So we'll see. I've not heard any rumors about rotation. I've heard shortstop. I've heard bat. That's all I've heard.
See, the thing is, maybe this is my Jarren Duran follow streak, whatever. The thing is, why would they get another outfielder when they have so many?
And that's what everyone's saying. They're like, there's got to be another move. There's got to be another move coming.
Like, it's got to be an outfielder.
An outfielder
Maybe it's not Duran.
An outfielder that can play all over the field. Like,
I don't know, man.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this again. I don't know if this is gonna happen. I don't think this is gonna happen. When they were talking about for Elly De La Cruz, they said that the Reds wanted young major league talent.
That describes Roman
I'm
Anthony.
not saying this is going to happen. No, that's not even what I'm going to say.
Oh.
Could a Wilyer Abreu?
Yeah.
Because Willier's not signed to an extension. Two-time Gold Glove winner. He's playing really well right now. Could that maybe push an Elly De La Cruz over the edge?
Maybe.
Now, you don't have many of your pitching prospects left. But could that be it? I don't know.
Seeing a lot of my Padres fans here saying that they would love to have Bogaerts traded off the Padres and trade him for Jarren Duran. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Could you hop on screen real quick so I can distro this short real quick? Let's get like a question up. Let's ask them some questions.
Yeah.
And then keep track. I want to get this short up real quick. Oh, we do have the details for Hoffman, by the way.
All right. Let me get a weigh-in going here.
Yeah, I can update those trade details real quick.
So, let's see.
Left-handed pitcher.
We're heading into the final 15 minutes here of the trade deadline. I want y'all to sound off for me. Name a player that will get traded in the next 15 minutes, although I do believe there is a little bit of a latency period for paperwork. So, I mean, I think that another starter is going to come off the board. Now, who is that? I don't really know. I got to look at through the top 100 here to see. Joe Adell could go off the board. Seeing notifications ever.
So we have. I'm sorry to interrupt. Just for context here. So the trade details for Hoffman are in. You don't have to put them up right now, but just for context. Where did it go?
Ooh. Heyman just tweeted.
Dyson Hill was traded. He was the number 7 prospect for the Twins per MLB Pipeline. So that was the big one.
Oh, Marcelo Myers, a San Diego kid. I forgot about that. Another one in the division. Padres trying to land Nootbaar, Burleson, or Lenark, trying to fill that lefty need. I'm sorry, AJ Preller, go get your guy. Like, I'm not mad at getting Jarren Duran. I'm not mad at it. If you overpay a little bit, that's fine. Like, he's at his lowest trade value. Last year, they were wanting Ethan Salas for him. That was the report. He's not going to command an Ethan Salas. Go get him. You think he could retool him? He's batting at 200. He's batting 20 home runs, though, on pace for him. Go get him. AJ Preller, just come on, man. Like, I know you love him. Go get him this time. Like, it's not like he's on a crazy contract. What, he has 2 years left?
Who?
Duran?
Something like that. I don't have it off. I don't have his contract.
But, like,
off the
they
top of my
need
head.
a lefty bat. Come on.
He is a free agent after 2028.
Yeah,
So he
2
has
years
2
left.
years left.
I don't know, man. A lot of my, they're saying Gleyber Torres could happen. Cleveland could be a good fit, although interdivision trades, probably going to have to pay a little bit more. Red Sox have discussed Corey Seager. I just don't think that makes sense, though, that contract. That contract.
They were willing to take on bad contracts. That was a report early a few weeks ago.
Bring your guy back.
No.
Bring your guy
We want
back.
a good player.
Bogart's raked in Red Sox town. People would love him. Again. And you're only going to be paying him $10 million. If you're paying Xander Bogaerts $10 million, that's fine. My opinion. Blue half agrees with me. Duran to the Padres. Make it happen. Yeah. Like, Preller, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
This is your guy.
Okay, I saw something. Who had that report?
From what?
On Seager.
I saw that earlier. I can't remember who had it. Of course, Twitter's function is the worst thing in the world. They're getting the initial report from when the Rangers signed him in free agency.
We also got the details for Foster Griffin.
Yeah, we'll just get these trades up. If you could find that, you could find that.
I have him.
But that's my Padres rant there. I get one a stream.
Oh wow, this is 4 prospects. Not Lars Nootbaar. He's not going to the Padres
God,
because he's going
to the Diamondbacks.
to the Diamondbacks.
Do you say the Foster Griffin trade was in?
I'm just putting it in right now.
All right.
The details were in.
This one's good.
Yes.
So, Twins, Blue Jays deal. Additionally, they did get $250,000 in signing bonus pool.
Nice.
International signing bonus pool. Nice chunk of change there for the international signing piece, or the signing class. Blue Jays received Dason Hill, John Klein, and Damari Pena. 2 pitchers and the infielder. Not going to act like I know any of them. I don't. But, I mean, 3 prospects and bonus pool money. Not bad. Mason Miller's not going, guys. Mason Miller's not going.
That new trade should be in, but double check it for me, please.
I'll double check it for you. This one?
Yes.
All right.
Let me confirm where the tweet go.
I think I saw this.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Like, Brewers fan, I see a couple Brewers fans asking for Mason Miller. You're going to have to give me Jesus Made. I don't care. It's an overpay. That's the point. Mason Miller is the best reliever in baseball right now. We traded him for a top 3 prospect. Oh, yeah, sure. We're trying to get our mistakes back. We're at 1 game out of a wild card spot right now with the Diamondbacks, who are literally playing right now. So, yeah, you're going to have to overpay for him, because if you want Mason Miller on your team, you're going to want to have him. You know. Dude. Preller, it's the easiest move in the world. Maybe the Red Sox don't want to get rid of him. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but there's no reason for them not to. If we give y'all one of our relievers,
Yes.
like Wandy Peralta, a good reliever who's been really good.
I don't know if we really need a reliever now, though.
That's true. Good prospect. Take one of our first rounders from last year or the year before. Need to restock the farm system with pitchers. Cruz Schoolcraft, Jarren Duran, maybe throw in another prospect from them. That's fine. I don't care. At this point, we need any guy. Preller's going to have to overpay. He likes Jarren Duran. Get Jarren Duran at this point. Don't care. Not Musgrove. Not Musgrove. He's a premier setup man. I don't want to get that.
He's a premier setup man, is what he says. All right, this new trade is going to be in a second.
And we're getting close, and I really need a power bat, guys. I just need a lefty bat.
I just need a lefty bat, is what he says. Just need a lefty bat. Who's the biggest winner of the trade deadline so far? Let's ask that question. I want to know. I want to know what the people are thinking as I am distroing this short across all of the social media platforms. Shout out to Ethan Jones for
Where is
editing this short
Do you have this way inbuilt?
at the bottom.
Oh, there we
What
go.
did I do here?
Biggest trade deadline winner.
Who's the biggest winner so far, folks? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. I mean,
It's got to be the Rays,
it's got to be either
the Red Sox,
the
I
Rays or
would
the
say.
Red Sox. Like, I don't want to say just the Red Sox, but like, they kind of are making a case for it, right?
Dude,
I think they're kind of making a case for it, right? Am I crazy for thinking that?
no. This would be the upset of the century if AJ Preller only makes one trade, dude.
What was their original trade?
Just Robbie Ray.
Oh, yeah. That's how much has happened since then and now. 7 minutes left, man. We're almost there.
I would be very upset with this trade. I would, honestly, I'd probably give the Padres an F. Robbie Ray is the move that you were supposed to make. But, like, you can't just be content with one starter. You're going by bullpen you're going starter by bullpen 3 days of the week still.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you, my friend. I don't disagree with you.
Like, if you land a lefty bat, you're fine. If you land another starter, I would say bump that up to a B. But, like, you need both. And you have 6 minutes left.
A lot can happen. A
Yeah.
lot can happen.
Dude.
The Mets are not expecting to make any more deals. That's noteworthy,
Yeah.
because there were still a few names that could have potentially been moved here. Let's see if there's anything else worth.
Dude.
Lars
Because
Nootbaar.
the thing is, Diamondbacks got better. Diamondbacks did get way better. But what? They made the Lars Nootbaar trade. Is that the only trade they made?
That might have been the only trade they made.
Actually, never mind. Still, that makes them a lot better. But
Yeah, for sure. I don't disagree with that at all. I don't disagree with that at all. I mean, in the Red Sox chat, everyone's just saying Red Sox. That makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah, waiting for the
Yeah.
full details.
Oh yeah, so someone in the Red Sox chat said so Lindor's off the table. Yeah, Lindor's off the table. According to the report, who had it again? It was Anthony DiComo, who is the Mets beat writer for MLB.com, said the Mets are not expecting any more deals. They made 8 trades, 13 incoming players, 9 new prospects, 1 new top 100 prospect. They traded 8 big leaguers. So, I mean, the Mets did what they needed to do, man.
Dude. Preller's got to move. I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking about my
We're less
posture.
than 5 minutes away, folks.
We got to move. We got
Less
to
than
move.
5 minutes away.
Guys, if you're freaking out about your team, I'm in the same boat with you right now. We're telling our GMs they got to move. Like,
My GM's been moving.
yeah, well, makes one of us.
Hey, this is like retribution for
Last year. Yeah. I wasn't expecting. I
Nobody
would have
deser-
preferred a deadline like this last year for the Padres.
Nobody deserves this more than the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
Red Sox fans. Nobody deserves this more than Red Sox fans. Because we dealt with the BS that was someone, I forget who it was, someone tweeting that the Red Sox had traded for Joe Ryan, and then all of that. Like, we deserved a dub of a deadline.
Every new Twitter alert is freaking me out, man. Like, I'm fine if Robbie Ray and Jarren Duran are the deadline acquisitions.
I don't know, dog.
I don't know, man.
It seems.
If you want your favorite team to make a trade in the next 3.5 minutes, like that video or like this video.
We did just get a new trade.
We did get a new trade.
Not one that you would, not one that you're
–
kicking and screaming about, but
honestly,
I mean, Red Sox legend.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Yes.
Yeah, I
last
forgot.
year.
Hey, the league is run by Red Sox and Padres. Former. Not current.
I'm telling you, man. He was.
It seems like
we signed him off of waivers at the end of last season. He contributed a little bit.
It seems like maybe this is just, bias here, but every time I look up, I'll see former Red Sox, former Padre. It's like all of them.
We run the world, man.
Like River Ryan, former Padre, drafted by us in the 11th round. One of the key pieces to the Tarik Skubal trade. What an ironic twist of fate right there.
That's funny.
Guardians are one of the clear winners of this deadline, by the way. Daniel Lowe.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nathaniel Lowe is, he's not like great, but he's not bad.
Mets didn't have a really good trade deadline haul. I will say that too.
Yeah, they might be a sneaky winner.
Did what they needed to do.
And that's why they did exactly what they needed to do. Got another trade. Connor Norby is on the move.
Got another trade too. The same trade. Victor Vodnik.
Yes. Yeah, Connor Norby stands out to me.
I think Victor Vodnik's the headliner there.
Yes, but I mean, like, going to Colorado.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Let me get that one in. We have another trade, or I would assume we get a few more before the end of the time.
Preller. Come on, man. I beg you. Dodgers literally got everyone. I swear to God, if I hear AJ Preller in his post-trade conference, the really two big trade deadline moves is getting Joe Musgrove and Nick Pivetta back.
Dude, I was worried that's what Craig was going to say about Anthony and Crochet.
Honestly, I'm fine getting one starter. Lefty bat. That's what I need. Outfielder. Dude, as much as he's been a dog, Luis Rengifo is our left fielder right now. Former Brewer.
I feel for you, man. I do. I feel for you. I'm feeling great.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel for you. Add new trades in as well.
I mean, Marlins doing a mix buy and sell.
Yeah.
I think this is a good move for them. Victor Vodnik's really good. Obviously, Coors does have a part in his stats, but yeah. Hey, man, Mr. Automatic. Skill issue. That's all I got to say to that. We have a Mets fan that sits across the desk from me every day. Every time I bring up Numbus, whoever says the same thing. I say, skill issue.
Skill issue. Everyone hit that like button if you have not already.
34
We're
seconds
30
away.
seconds away from the 2026 MLB trade deadline.
Keep in mind, there's going to be trades coming
There
in
will be a
after.
few trades that come in. That's the Vodnik trade from Rosenthal.
I'll be very disappointed, man.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy trade deadline. Woo!
Alrighty, man.
Who's the biggest winner? Who's the biggest winner? And then we'll cycle through all the trades.
Dude, man.
We'll cycle through all the trades. Who's your biggest winner? Let us know, folks. Kirby Yates to the Pirates. Where was he? The Giant? The Rangers?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to get that trade in. Who's the biggest trade deadline winner? Let us know.
Dude.
Kirby Yates.
Casey Mize to the
To the
Padres!
Padres!
Let's
Hey!
go! Prowler did it! Prowler did it! He did it!
Hey!
Let's go!
Casey
we got
Mize
Casey
at the
Mize!
buzzer. He
And
was
then
with
Jared
the
Duran.
Angel. Yeah, sure.
No. I want him. Now, this comes from an F to a B immediately.
Padres.
Let's go.
So they're starting to trickle in.
I'll just do the short after stream. It's
Yeah.
fine. We're about to get off anyway.
Casey
Pause.
Mize.
Pause. I'm sorry.
He's coming from the Tigers.
This is going to be a pretty big haul. I immediately read it, and I thought it said Casey Mize to the Pirates, and I was like, that makes no sense. What are they doing?
Nope. Never mind. Psych. Who's your biggest trade deadline winner, ladies and gentlemen?
All these trades are coming in, by the way, guys. We'll get them in.
Yeah, I'm
as
doing
we
them
get
as
them.
quickly as possible. Looks like another trade just went in as well.
Lake Backar.
Lake Blackar.
Backar. Whoa.
Whoa!
Hey-o.
Biggest trade deadline winner.
Casey Mize.
Someone said no at shortstop, W2TF. Well, all the trades have not come in yet. The deadline's over, but trades are still being processed. So we're going to wait here for a few to see if any more trades come through.
That Xander Bogaerts to the Red Sox for Jared Duran going to hit like crack. Kirby Yates to the Pirates.
Okay, so the Pirates made just 2 trades at the buzzer. Bring in 2 relievers.
Dude,
Lake.
going from 2 starters to 4 starters is amazing. Pond and Jack, what do you think about Franklin Arraez getting called up at shortstop?
He's not ready.
Yeah.
He's crushing in Worcester, but I don't think he's ready. I think if they don't get a shortstop here, which it's looking like they're probably not going to, if they don't get a shortstop, it's going to be Monasterio. Like, just prepare. Like, that's what it's going to be. Not the worst thing in the world, but like, again, we haven't really seen him slump. A slump will eventually happen.
See, the thing is, I don't think Casey Mize is worth it, Ethan Salas, is he?
No buzzer beater deals for the Red Sox. The Red Sox deadline is done.
Who did we give up? Oh, shoot.
Dude.
My phone fell. Sorry, I'm excited.
No buzzer beater deals for the Red Sox. The Red Sox are done.
Pirates got busy at the end.
They did. They made 2 trades, 2 relievers.
They needed that.
Interesting deadline for the Sox. Very interesting deadline for the Sox.
I mean, I think it's one of the best deadlines that y'all have had in recent memory.
One of the most aggressive deadlines we've had in recent memory.
Well, I think this is like Breslow's first aggressive one. No?
Oh, yeah. He's never done anything at the deadline. Yeah. That's funny, man. We do have some super chats to get to. We also want to cycle through all the trades.
Yeah. Oops.
Um,
That was not the right one. Jack, tell him to shut up on Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
I'm trying to get rid
Well,
of
you're
our batting
done now.
catcher.
He ain't going
I'm
anywhere.
done, man.
Logan Black with the 5. I don't think Craig would further clog the outfield if it. Can you push?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We got
another
an
move
update
is
to that
imminent-
Padres trade.
Also, Arraez has a higher floor than Meyer at shortstop. You're probably right about Meyer. The Eli White trade is very confusing. I don't know at this point why they did it. If another trade wasn't going to correspond, is that like them like waving the white flag on Roman this year, which also wouldn't make a lot of sense because the reports are that Roman has started his hitting progression again. So I'm not really sure what the Eli White deal was all about. So yeah,
Full
but
trade just came in for the
yeah.
Casey Mize deal. Cash Mayfield, number 2 prospect.
went to the Tigers.
Yeah, and
Wow.
I do like Cash Mayfield and Jackson Wolf for Casey Mize and Gage Workman.
Gage Workman,
Yeah.
ASU legend. I covered him.
Is he good?
He's all right.
I mean, Not
Wait, you see Tom in the main chat? That's
What?
weird. Still waiting on the Shohei to Cincinnati notification, boys. Let me know when it comes through.
uh
I
Tom, I hate to
hate
break
be,
it to
I hate to
you.
be the bearer of bad news, Tom. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Shout out to Logan. Thank you so much. Arraez has a higher floor than Meyer. We'll see. Come on, Sox. Take Kim. He's cheap. It didn't end up happening. So, nope. This is coming from Maine. Nice job, Jack and Xavier, on the trade deadline. Excited about the Red Sox future. I'm glad Jaron Duran's still a Sox. I think he'll get traded in the offseason. You
Yeah.
updated the Padres trade?
Huh?
You updated the Padres trade?
Well, I'm not
Graphic?
gonna update it fully. Let me get it.
Okay. Shout out to my mom. I'll just do a Bean Boozled for this. She'll be okay with me just doing one. Red, so this is either Old Bandage or Pomegranate. Pomegranate.
Sox didn't get a left fielder though. I mean, I guess our offense has been the best offense since the break. So
Apparently that's AP messaging as Cowboys.
oh,
I don't believe it, but apparently it is. So yeah, Christ is King coming in now. White Sox fan here. Pains me to see the Cubs get all these players, but White Sox may just wait till next year to get pitchers. Love the team this year. I'll tell you what. I actually don't hate what the White Sox did. I thought they had a pretty good deadline, all things considered. Let me pull up just so I have it definitively. You bring in Joey Bart. Yeah, fine. Not crazy. Brent Doyle. I like that pickup for you guys. You brought in Brazaban, who's fine. You brought in Luis Castillo. We'll wait next year to get pitchers. What are you talking about? You brought in Luis Castillo. That's like one of the best pitcher pickups of the entire deadline. It's a great pickup. So I'm very bullish on what the White Sox did. They might be a winner for us. I really like that one. So shout out. Yeah, shout out to you, Crisis King. Like I don't think you should feel bad about this deadline for the White Sox. I think
they did what they needed to do.
You guys did a good job. Like I don't have any qualms with what you guys did. So honestly, hats off to you guys. Like good stuff.
Like honestly,
the Red Sox received. Who else did they receive? Who is this?
Yeah, there still can be trades finalized. By the way, guys.
Oh, the Red Sox got a prospect back in the Meyer trade too.
Oh.
17th prospect in the Giants system. Carlos Gutierrez, an outfield prospect. Let me find that trade. Where'd that trade
Zach
go?
Neto and Reid Detmers officially staying with the Angels.
Yep.
Although we did see something earlier that was like Reid Detmers to the Cubs. That was proven false.
Good job, Arson Judge.
Yeah.
Meyer, where are you?
It's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
It's a joke. Carlos Gutierrez.
Crisis King is also saying who's the better Sox team, red or
Red.
white? Yeah.
I'm biased, but it's red.
Right now, White Sox looking pretty hot. So are the Red Sox, though.
They are. This Red Sox are the hottest team in baseball, though. And I don't think anyone can debate that. Okay, do we want to run through the trades?
That's what we're doing. Let's do it.
Let me move the Meyer trade one more time. Let's just go down from Skubal and just run our way up to the top.
Sounds good.
All right, we're going to run through all the trades that have happened, and then we're going to probably hop on out of here. We'll see if there's any more Super Chats, and then we'll get out of here. We're going to film
winners and losers?
We're going to film winners and losers after this. It's going to go out on Maine. And then I'm going to get a Red Sox video done as well, kind of breaking down everything that happened. Okay. Tarik Skubal, that was the first trade that we have on here. It was kind of the biggest trade that happened. Zaire Hope, River Ryan, Brady Smith headed back to the Tigers. Obviously, blockbuster trade. Tarik Skubal, 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Another trade that we didn't really talk about. We didn't talk about at all, but has not really been talked about a lot, which I think should be talked about more, is Luis Castillo going to the White Sox. I really love this trade for the White Sox. Anthony Dominguez, Nolan Jones, who I'm high on, and Boston Smith go back to the Mariners in return. The Blue Jays, they bring in Jameson Taillon in cash considerations. Cubs get a player to be named later in cash considerations as well. Very weird deadline for the Blue Jays. Not really sure what they were trying to do here, but that was a trade that went down. Tyler Mahle goes to the Atlanta Braves. Anthony Molina is the return for the San Francisco Giants. So the Braves getting some much-needed pitching help, and they will continue to get pitching help as we move along. Next trade that we have here.
Oh, sorry.
You're
I had
good.
another one.
Next trade that we have here is Luis Garcia trade. The Yankees only made 2 trades. Luis Garcia and Heliot Ramos, who we'll talk about here in a minute. Giovanni Cruz, Jake Bird, Jack Siebert, and Ben Grable go back to the Nationals. Freddy Peralta. I like this trade for the Rays, man. I hope it works out because I'm a big Freddy Peralta fan. Aiden Smith, Gary Gilhill, and Emilian Petrie go to the Mets. Freddy Peralta, has not had a great year, but I think if he goes down to Tampa Bay, gets with that pitching development wing, he could be pretty damn good for the Rays heading to the postseason. Kevin Gausman, another big trade that went down, went to the Cubs. Brett Bateman, Tyler Southson goes to the Blue Jays. Another kind of big trade. The Cubs, bringing in what they need to do. They needed pitching. They brought in pitching. The White Sox made another trade. Huskar Brazaban goes to the White Sox. Gabe Davis, Zach Franklin head back to the Mets. The Mets were not done there, though. Brooks Raley goes to the Phillies. Luke Grabish and John Spikerman, goes to the Mets in return. But the Phillies were not done. We're going to continue on with this. Luis Arraez, another big move that went down, went to the Phillies, along with Caleb Killian. Ramon Marquez and Marty Gare head to
Very
the
interesting
Giants.
fit there. Apparently, they're going to be moving Bryce Harper to the outfield.
Okay. Pop off, I guess. But yeah, and then here was one of the big trades that happened early this morning. Jose Soriano heads to the Blue Jays. Arjun Nimmala, one of their top prospects, along with 2 other prospects, heads to the Angels. Weird trade for the Blue Jays, but they are pushing for the future, and Soriano does have a few years of control, so I guess it makes sense for them to push to try to make the playoffs again next year, but you gave up Nimmala, who is one of your top prospects. I'm a little hesitant on that. The Angels were not done there. We continue on. Brett Suter goes to the Braves. The Braves continue to get pitching help. Nacho Alvarez goes to the Angels. Brett Rorvent. How do you pronounce it? Ben Rorvent.
Been with the Dodgers last
Heads
year.
to the Dodgers. Chance McDermott goes back to the Mets. Another big trade, Joe Adell. This one kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't know if Adell would be dealt. He heads to the Guardians, who I think sneaky had one of the better trade deadlines. And Jacob Cozart is headed to the Los Angeles Angels. Another big trade, another domino that happened earlier today. Taylor Ward is leaving the Orioles and headed to the Mariners. Alex O'Hoppe, Harrison Curling, and Brock Moore go back to Baltimore. Brenton Doyle, we were just talking with our White Sox friend. I thought that the White Sox had a pretty damn good deadline. Brenton Doyle goes to the White Sox. Mason Adams, Carlos Vielma go back to the Rockies in return. Josh Smith.
Only trade the Rangers made today.
Who, by the way, Ken Rosenthal is just reporting. Well, maybe not just reporting, saying he's the only trade. Josh Smith is headed to the Blue Jays. Andrew Mako goes back to the Rangers. How about the Pods?
My Padres made a trade for Robbie Ray. We literally have no one in the starting rotation. We had 2 starters, and one of them was Walker Buehler. And I mean, come on, guys, let's be honest about Walker Buehler. And Michael King. They get 2 more starters this trade deadline, but the first one being Robbie Ray for Miguel Mendez and Yoel Hernandez, 2 top 10 prospects in the Padres system that has been decimated by AJ Preller. So good move for the Padres. They need anyone with a pulse that is a starting pitcher.
Moving right along, another big name to go off the board, Liam Hicks heads to the Tampa Bay Rays. Again, Tampa Bay Rays, a team that is also probably one of the biggest winners at the deadline. You got Braden Taylor, Adrian Santana, and Jacob Kistner going to the Marlins.
Let me fix this one.
You're going to fix this one real quick, but this is another sneaky move for the Dodgers. One that maybe points to Shohei not being able to pitch
or
again.
Snell or
Snell or Glasnow, some trouble with some of the pitchers that are hurt. Chris Bubich, who I was high on this offseason, heads to the Dodgers. Carlos Duran heads back to the Royals.
Red Sox.
The big blockbuster of the day. My Boston Red Sox. Adley Rutschman heads to the Red Sox. Jake Rogers, cash considerations also in return. Anthony Ianson, Kyson Witherspoon, Eddie Azokar, who are 3 of the Red Sox top 5 prospects, along with Carlos Narvaez, who is a major league catcher and a player to be named later, headed back to the Orioles. This is viewed as a big overpay by the Red Sox. Only time will tell. The next few years will tell as Ianson, Witherspoon, Azokar make their way to the major leagues. But Rutschman has the potential to be a superstar. He's shown being a superstar in many times, 3-time All-Star. So I like the trade for the Red Sox as it stands, but it is definitely the biggest blockbuster trade that went down today. Luke Weaver headed to the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates, man, they did a bunch today. They get Luke Weaver. Sammy Stefura goes back to the Mets. Braxton Garrett goes to the Chicago Cubs. Jonathan Long, Jace Beck head back to the Marlins as well. The Marlins might be a winner just based on all the prospect capital they got back. Dustin May, Jojo Romero. We might have. It's okay. We're not going to spend too much time on it. Dustin May and Jojo Romero are headed to the Milwaukee Brewers. Details, I have not seen them. They might be out there. You guys can go look them up. Going back to the Cardinals. Dalton Varsho, the only move that the Astros made today. Dalton Varsho headed to the Houston Astros. Spencer Arrighetti headed to the Blue Jays. A bit of a head scratcher. Don't really know how I feel about this one, but we'll see how it works out in Houston. Moving right along, Ryan Jefferson goes to the Chicago Cubs, and Moises Ballesteros, who is a highly regarded catcher, goes back to the Angels, along with Mason McGuire, the son of Mark McGuire. So pretty big haul going back to the Cubs. They weren't done there. Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor also head to Chicago. Jefferson Rojas, who was top 100 prospect, that's a pretty big trade right there, goes back to the Mets as well. Tyler Wells goes to the Tampa Bay Rays. Michael Forret, who they got in the Shane Baz trade, heads back, or who they traded away to the Rays in the Shane Baz trade, heads back to Baltimore. Joey Bart gets traded to the White Sox. Duncan Davitt makes his way over to Atlanta. Atlanta was not finished there, though. They made another trade right after that. Tyler Uberstein of the Boston Red Sox, their number 14 prospect in their system, heads to the Braves. Eli White, a utility outfielder, bench piece, heads to the Red Sox. Not really. That one's a bit of a head scratcher for me if I am a Red Sox fan, which I am. So I don't really know what the point of that one was, but at the end of the day, not the biggest trade. It's not the end of the world. Elliot Ramos, the other trade that the Yankees made, they made 2 trades at the deadline. Henry Lillane and Caden Kent go back to the Yankees. The Red Sox, final trade that they made at the deadline, another pretty significant trade. Marcelo Meyer heads to the San Francisco Giants. The Red Sox in return get Eric Miller, a really exciting left-handed pitcher that has a few years left of team control, along with the prospect Carlos Gutierrez, outfield prospect, comes back to the Red Sox. Antonio Sensatella goes to the Brewers. Mark Manfredi and Juan Martinez go to the Rockies. One of the last big trades that we got, Foster Griffin goes to the Guardians. Like we said, Guardians considered probably, in our opinion, as one of the biggest winners of this deadline. Will Dion, Josh Hartle, Kendra Guile, Verquez, and Nick Mitchell, excuse me if I butchered that name, go to the Nationals. Jeff Hoffman heads to the Minnesota Twins. Dyson Hill, John Klein, and Demaray Pena go back to the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, again, buy/sell, soft buy, soft sell, kind of a weird day for the Blue Jays, in my opinion. Lars Nootbaar heads off to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Full details still yet to be announced on that one, but he does head to the D-backs. These were all trades that came in at the end of the buzzer. Nathaniel Lowe goes to the Guardians and the Reds. Details to be announced on that one as well. Victor Vodnik heads over to Miami. Connor Norby, who is a pretty highly regarded prospect for some time, and Aiden May heads over to the Rockies. Before you push that one, check that Pirates logo on Kirby Yates. Because Kirby Yates from the Angels forgot that he had signed with the Angels, is headed to the Pirates now. And big trade for your Padres.
Yeah, Casey Mize, Gage Workman, a left-handed bat, so they do get the left-handed bat and Gage Workman for Cash Mayfield and Jackson Wolf. Cash Mayfield was San Diego's number 2 prospect. Jackson Wolf was, I believe, top 15. I've seen him pitch. He's a good pitcher. Just does have some swing and miss and command issues. But Casey Mize, Padres went into this deadline with 2 starters. They come out of it with 4, and with help on the way, Nick Pivetta and Joe Musgrove making the rehab starts tomorrow. We'll see if one of those guys are going to be, in the rotation at one point this season. But for a team that needed pitchers, they got their pitchers.
And Luke Backar. The Pirates made quite a few trades at the end. Luke Backar is going to the Pirates. Full details to the Marlins to be announced. Is that the last trade that we
Well,
have?
technically, we got a minor league trade from the Phillies, and then Caleb Ferguson traded for $250,000.
I think we're all set there.
Yeah, I think we're good.
We're all set there. Okay. So now we've gone through all the trades. I want to hear from the chat. Who's the biggest winner at the deadline? I want to hear from the chat. Who do you think is the biggest winner at the deadline? There's a few names that we could mention here. A few names. I think the Red Sox are a name that you could mention. The Guardians, the Rays. Let me know who you guys are thinking down below in the comments. I think the Red Sox are a lot better today, and none of the guys who were instrumental in this incredible run are gone. It's a good point. You did not lose anyone that was key to this run. You lost Carlos Narvaez, but really Connor Wong was getting a lion's share of the run behind the dish. You lost quite a few top prospects, but again, prospects come, prospects go. You can always bring in more prospects. But yeah, I think the Red Sox did quite a good job. Daniel says Tarik Skubal's the winner. So I would assume you mean the Dodgers. Basketball says the biggest losers are the Tigers. I don't know. I mean, you kind of knew they were going to sell. I do think they kind of got a little shafted on the return for Skubal, but again, it is a rental, so you weren't going to get as big of a return. So yeah, the Dodgers, the Los Angeles Dodgers, says Benji. Yeah, they only made 2 trades. They're 2 good trades. Austin's going with the Guardians. I would say the Guardians as well. Parker said Craig's going on a redemption arc. He saved his job. I will say that. I do think he saved his job. I'll give him credit where credit's due.
Especially with that late season run.
Very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Very aggressive today. So I'll give him credit for it. I'll give him credit for it. He had to get uncomfortable for Adley, and he got uncomfortable. So we'll see how it works. Let's get the sub counter up one more time.
Yep.
Before we get out of here. I want to thank everybody who took the time to watch our stream. There was a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of streams live today. All great people. No problem with them. They are competitors, though. And the fact that you guys decided to choose our stream as your go-to stream for the trade deadline means a lot. We had over 12,000 people join us today on Maine. How many people do we have join us on Red Sox Day? We had over 5,000 people join us on Red Sox. So that is, if you do the math, almost 20,000 people join us across both.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good for baseball. For us not being really a baseball company, to have as many people join us today was a lot of fun. Make sure you subscribe, because we also cover on our main chat sports channel. Oh, we just lost stuff. I'm going to claim that was a bot. Make sure you subscribe, because we cover the NFL, NBA, college basketball, all of the above. College football is coming up. The NFL is coming up. This is your one-stop shop. Chat Sports is the place to be. So subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you are on our Red Sox channel, subscribe to the Red Sox Rundown, because we post daily Red Sox coverage. Even with the trade deadline over, we are going to continue to make content for you guys. We're going to have another video going out tonight recapping the trade deadline. And if you're here on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel, we're also going to have winners and losers from the trade deadline as well. That's it. Shout out to producer and co-host.
Executive
producer, co-host Xavier Pond.
Well, whatever the case may be. Resident Padres fan.
Yeah.
One of the 5 that exist.
Yeah. It's tough for the Pods, but they made a few good trades at the end there.
I mean, they did what they needed to do.
They did what they needed to do. It is what it is. So shout out to Xavier for producing. It's a lot easier when I don't have to produce on my own, which I was doing the last few years. So shout out to Xavier. Shout out to every single one of you. Shout out to James and Brett for allowing us to do this. And until next time, we'll see you later.